That looks good. Okay. Oh, all right.
We should be live.
We should be live. All right. Well, let's see. I don't know how many people are going to join us today, but Merry Christmas. Well, actually, good morning. Goeiemorgen. It's not afternoon quite yet.
It's afternoon in some places.
Yeah, it's afternoon in some places, I guess. If you East Coast, I'm sorry, man. I can't do these time zones. They break my brain. East Coast, good afternoon. Rest, good morning.
Yes.
Or anybody except the West Coast, nothing good happening there, right? Is that right? The West, is that?
Yes. That's California, yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry for you guys. Happy Communist Christmas. Anyway, I mean, we missed 2 streams because it was just going completely insane in the store and we had no time. So we decided we're going to do some Christmas stuff. I want to bake and cook and do a bunch of stuff anyway. So we thought, you know what, we might as well make it a stream. So here we are. So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff. I don't know how much we're going to get done of what I want to do, but we will do a bunch of stuff and it'll be fun, I guess. So the first thing I've got, and I can't really show you guys this, but I've got a sous vide in the back here. I mean, I guess I could drag a phone over here or a camera, but I've got a sous vide running in the back here at 125. I've got some steaks. Now I've already got a big boy in there, which is about a 2.5 pound French ribeye that's already cooking. So let me see. So I use this thing for my stand for my recipes. So let me see. Let me pull this thing open. It's been in here for about an hour. I'm gonna pop these guys in now. Let me see. So I try not to make a mess everywhere. All right. So let me see if I can grab this. It's not very hot. It's 125. So let me see if I can show you guys this without making too much of a mess and a fuss everywhere. All right, so this guy's been in there. I can probably show you, show you there. All right, so that's been in there for about an hour. All right, and that you can see,
it's a little hefty.
Pretty nice guy, yeah. So I'm gonna pop these guys in there, and they're just running at 125. So they just slowly in the vacuum pouches cooking. So we're just gonna leave those boys in there, and we're gonna make a fire a little later, and then I'm gonna throw them on the fire real quick, and it'll be a hot fire. So we're pretty much gonna burn the outside, and then we're gonna eat them, if that makes sense. Yeah. What I'm looking for is this. Get me a towel for my mitts. All right. So I think without further ado, I think the first thing we're gonna do. So I had to get my all my recipes sorted out here, because it's a lot of stuff I want to make. So we'll see how far we get. But I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make some farm bread because my kids love the bread. So I've got to make some bread for them for today. We don't eat much in terms of sides. And, you know, when I make them vegetables, they always cry at me. So
they don't eat the veg. It's bread and meat.
Yes, and I mean, my oldest daughter eats the veg. She eats anything. But except for her, the smaller ones, like they'll eat a lot of meat and a little bit of bread, and that's about it.
Yes.
So this is the recipe off our recipe blog, which is wrong because I know what the recipe is like. So we won't use this one because this is the one that I thought it was, but it's not right because I know the other recipe, and that one is wrong. Can you? You know what I'll do? Get me the red phone. And let's just open the recipe blog on the red phone so we don't have to do the chat.
By the way, say hi to Marcus and Harry Toe.
Hey, Marcus, Harry Toe, how are you guys, man? I'm sure this is going to be a small stream today, but we're going to go probably 4 hours or something. We'll see where we go and how much we get done. So let me pop this off here. So the first thing I got to do is do my my yeast so that can start proofing. All right, now I haven't made this in a little bit, but all right. I thought you were gonna open it for me. Now I've got to go search. Where's the
fun in that?
Yeah, now I've got to go search. Yeah.
I can do that while you do something else.
Yeah, if you can. So I've got to measure the temperature.
There's no room on this table.
No, I've got so much crap here, man. We got no room for anything.
Yes.
Let me see. So okay. So I've already put some hot water in here. It's cooled down. So here's one of the tips for you. Try and use a filtered water. the chlorine and all kinds of other crap they put in the water, you know, to help purify it, kills yeast. So if you can, try and use water from your kettle where it's boiled a little bit or something like that. We have an urn, so I've taken some urn water. All right, and you want to try and stay preferably under like around 110 degrees Fahrenheit, because if you go over 120, you're going to burn the yeast to death. So we don't want to do that.
Hey, do you want to watch yourself making it?
No,
Or
it's
just
okay.
the recipe?
We've got videos on the website where we make it. So
And on Rumble and on YouTube.
Rumble and on YouTube. Yeah,
Got it
correct.
everywhere.
I don't know why I got the wrong.
And the Big Bad Wolf is here as well.
Hey, Big Bad Wolf!
Happy Christmas,
Merry Christmas to everybody. All right, so I'm gonna make. So the recipe on the blog is for 2 loaves. I'm gonna make 4. This thing will just make 4. So we're gonna make 4. So, and then what I normally do, so it asks for 280 grams of water, which is a cup and a quarter. I'm going to do a double, so it'll be 560, but I'm only going to do 400. Then the other 160 I use to rinse the water out, or to rinse the jug and get all the last yeast out. So I'm going to do 400. All right, and then I'm going to leave the yeast on the table, and you guys can see how it proves. Now, what helps the yeast kind of man, I can't remember the word, but what the yeast does, it blooms. The yeast blooms. Okay, now what helps the yeast bloom is sugar. But this one, I don't put the sugar in the water and dissolve it. I actually put the sugar in the bread. So let me grab yeast. Oh yeah, this one's screen keeps switching off. That is awesome. Salt, sugar, where's the yeast? 12. So I'm going to do 24 grams of yeast. All right. And we're going to make a rye bread as well. That's something I have still only experimented with. I made it a very, very, very long time ago. I don't remember half of what I did. And I'm going to try it again today. It looks like it's got a lot of sugar in it, which I don't know if it's right. But it's an old recipe. I haven't touched that thing for like 3 years. So we'll make it today and see how it comes out. All right. So I'm just taking the water, 400 grams of the 560. And I'm just dissolving 24 grams of yeast in the water. So I'm just stirring it up just so it dissolves. So this is like instant yeast. There's all kinds of different yeast you can use. Why is this thing falling around here? There's all kinds of different yeasts you can use. I just use the instant yeast that's available from everywhere. All right, and then we'll leave that water so we can add that. I'm glad this thing switches off all the time. So although the water's at the end of the recipe, we're doing it at the beginning. All right. So what we're going to do is we want 500 grams of flour. I can actually take this off. That's for heat.
Merry Christmas, Slidey Pie.
Hey, Merry Christmas. All right. So I'm going to do 1 kilogram or 16 cups of flour. All right. We'll do them in little steps. All right. And sift it all in. This thing's limit is about 1 kilogram of flour. If you go over that, man, it just won't mix it. So this is already on its limit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the bread first, and we can leave that to proof. Seeing that we're going to be online for a while, it can just sit and proof. So I just sift it straight into my bowl that I'm going to mix. There's no point in making like dirtying up another bowl and then pouring it in here. It's like I don't see the point in that. But anyway.
Cocktoe is here as well.
Hey.
So now there's 2 toes. There's a hairy toe and a cocktoe.
Yeah. Toes for everyone.
He does say gross.
Well, I actually found out because hairy toe is called hairy toe 2, and I was like wondering, so who the fuck is 1? And it's not who is 1. Hairy toe 1 is the YouTube channel, and then hairy toe 2 is the Rumble channel.
That makes more sense.
Yes, and then I just laughed at myself for like, well, that's obvious. You know, of course that would be what it is.
The more you know.
Yes.
Welcome, toes.
Yes, welcome, toes. Just open that thing up for me again.
Sorry, I want to set that for you.
Yeah, I want to see.
Take a peek and then I'll play with settings.
For some salt, sugar, and of course it's winter, so I'm getting all kinds of electrostatic discharge here, which messes with my scale, but it's okay. It doesn't mess too much.
Do I have a second?
Yeah.
Okay. And don't forget your 10 minutes up top.
Yes. Well, we're not using the top screen too much. right now. We'll do that in a little bit. All right, so that should be good. And then I need, so it was, don't worry, I got it. So I got.
Now this one does 30 minutes.
Yes, that phone is useless. All right, so I need some salt. I'm just gonna grind in the Celtic salt. Maybe I should have just ground that straight in. I don't know if I'll go through the sift now that I'm thinking about it. I'm used to the fine sea salt. Oh,
I don't think it will.
No, I'll pour it
You'll
in
just
after.
dump
That's
it in
fine.
after.
Yeah. Let's get it on there.
We're
Maybe
just
some of
checking
it's
to see how ground the salt is.
Yes. I forget we're using Celtic salt on everything now, so I got to grind it. We have another diamond crystal salt, really good salt. And that's what I'm used to using, but I've stopped using that, and we only use the Celtic salt now. But I don't think it'll go through my sieve because this is one of those double sieves. All right, there we go. It's 10 grams.
We like the health benefits of Celtic salt.
Yes, exactly. All right, and then, so let me get that in there. Well, looks like it's going through. That's okay. Try and get all the clots and stuff. No, there's some of it that's behind. There's no ugly bits here, so that's okay. All right, there we go. All right, excellent. All right, so the steaks are in the sous vide.
How do you spell sous vide?
SOUS and then VIDE. Sous vide.
Not what you think it would be.
No.
Don't search sous vide like you think you spell it.
No, that's a little weird.
It doesn't work.
All right, and then the sugar, only a little bit of sugar. It's like 2 tablespoons. So it'll be 4. And
Salty Reese's has arrived with the King Say Salt.
There we go. There we go.
Perfect timing. Merry Christmas. And Cocteau asks, how is the carnivore diet going?
That is going very well.
It is a 24/7 thing.
Yes. We don't really, I mean, Christmas time, so the only thing I really indulge in is chocolates, which...
Don't tell the kids.
Yes, don't tell the kids. Because, I used to smoke a long time ago, and I quit long time ago. I don't even remember. But, of course, my other vice now is sweet, So that's my weakness, is the chocolate, especially the imported, like Cadbury's and stuff. And we got a shop full of that stuff, so it's not like I can avoid it.
Try walking around the shop and not touching anything. And we got something new in. Should I show them the bowls?
Yeah, show them.
So
show them the bowls.
I'll go get it.
All right, so we got the sugar, we got the flour, salt, sugar, and then we put some milk powder. All right. So dried milk powder. This makes the bread real soft. Dried milk powder. No scoop.
Okay, while I'm doing show and tell, I'll show a couple of them. So we found some Christmas puds, Cadbury puds. They are so nice. Don't be deceived by the picture there. It's actually a round ball that has 2 parts to it with hazelnut cream inside. And then we do have the classic Christmas pudding as well for anyone who enjoys those. Still have plenty in stock. So if you're interested, antonsusa.com.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now's a good time to mention the sponsor. We are sponsored by biltongusa.com. And if you like our videos, like, subscribe, and share. I'm useless at that. I always forget because I just want to have some fun, man. We work hard enough on other times. And I market everywhere except on my own channel, of course. So this bread contains no milk, no eggs. All right, just so you know, except for the milk powder, of course.
Did you bring up our sponsor?
I just mentioned
I
that.
thought you mentioned our sponsor. May I add some of our sponsors? Is the thing off or so?
This one is off.
It's warm.
This is on, yeah.
All right.
All right. So
I'm going to act like we are changed for a second.
All right. So, yes. Yeah, like we are changed. That's right. All right. And then the last ingredient to go in here is going to be the oil, which is going to be 5 tablespoons or 64 grams. So I'm obviously going to double that up. So I just use extra virgin olive oil. So it'll be 128 grams of oil.
Merry Christmas, Dave. Welcome in. But he says he has a hankering to throw rocks at tweakers today.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Throw rocks at them every day. Doesn't just have to happen on Christmas.
Can be any day, okay.
Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, so we've got the oil. And I'll pop it here, then you guys can see. So I've got the flour, sugar, salt, milk powder, oil all in there. Now you can see the yeast has bloomed. Let me put it over here. I think you can see that. So it makes kind of the bubbly bits on top. All right, so I'm going to put the yeast in here. And this is why I keep the extra little bit of water. All right, so I can rinse this out. So I get all the yeast. Sorry, that's just a habit I got. That's not necessary, but that's a habit I got.
Someone.
I'm sure. I wonder if that's our young boy.
I think so. I'll be right back.
All right. 150, 160. So this guy, we're gonna mix and then we're gonna let him sit. All right. And normally when we do streams, because we try and keep it to an hour, we normally don't do the making of the bread because it takes too long to proof up. But because we've got a long stream today, we can do this now. All right, so we're gonna do this real slow, otherwise this thing's gonna make a real big mess. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Is he up?
We're both wrong. It's the other ones.
Oh, we bought some mic singing thing for one of our kids, and of course they got this, like a karaoke stand thing.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh.
It's our 5-year-old. She wanted a mic and a karaoke.
Yeah, so there's howling going outside, big speaker with them howling over this thing. It's gonna drive Dad insane, I'm sure.
That's okay. The police station's across the way. Just wait until they start mimicking sirens.
Oh yeah, yeah. Until they figure that one out, that's gonna be fun. All right, so let me see on the rye. So can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And just fill that guy to like the 750 mark.
With warm water?
Yeah. Or actually, it's 400 grams. I'm just gonna make make it up to 500, just so it gets some heat back into it with a warm water.
And say hello to Jody.
Hey Jody, how are you? All right. So this thing always needs a little bit of help on the sides. Just watch your fingers with the moving parts. Watch your fingers with the moving parts. Because it does grab you and it will cause issues. But this thing, for the most part, will come loose. This is really, really awesome bread. You can use unbromated, unbleached flour for this as well. It might take a little longer to proof up, but you can use the exact same, and then it's real clean.
And Merry Christmas, Unfolding Joker. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're sorry we missed this week's streams, but it's been absolutely insane.
We should be saying Happy Hanukkah for anybody who follows a different religion. I forget that is today as well. It's not what we do.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. What's the other one?
There is no other one. Did you know that?
Oh, I don't know. Like Happy Holidays, all the political
greetings.
Seasons greetings. You know, whatever. We just try and just be happy and have a good time today. You know, I think we can
spend some time with family and
friends.
Yeah,
we can skip the PC bullshit and the all the other stuff for a day. Like we can forgive each other for getting it wrong one day of the year. All right, let this
Dave said the name, but Dave, I would suggest you look into it. It's not real.
Oh, what's it? Kwanzaa.
It's not real.
Kwanzaa. No, Kwanzaa is bullshit. There's no fucking Kwanzaa. No. Sorry.
It's not real.
That one doesn't go. That is the one I will not do.
No.
And I am African. No Kwanzaa, man.
It's not
Kwanzaa
real.
My ass.
The gentleman who started that is in prison for a very long time for a very good reason. He is not a good guy.
Nope.
Not a good guy. Yeah.
Here we go. All right, this is almost done. And I'm going to try that rye. I want to try my hand at that rye bread. And then we're going to...
Yes, Dave says Kwanzaa's an excuse to drink whiskey. You got it.
That I'll work on.
You got it.
That I can take.
Only in Oregon, though, right?
All right, this looks good. Almost done. Let me give this another little bit of bejesus.
Oh, we crashed.
Hey?
We crashed. Hang on.
Vacuum sealed them and put them in the sous vide. All right, so let's see. So I've got 400 grams of water. I use 350. These things will have to go because they're gonna melt over there. 400 grams of water, but I only use 350. The other 50 I'm going to use to rinse out the little jug, and I've got 15 grams of yeast. So now this calls for 180 grams of honey, but I'm going to use honey granules. That's a lot. That's like a 3/4 cup. Right. But let me follow the recipe. I've not made this in a very, very, very long time. So let's see how it comes out. So these are honey granules, which we use for. I've been substituting sugar where I can for honey granules. It does have sugar in it. The sugar basically is used as an anti-caking agent in the honey granules. But at least you at worst getting 50% honey, 50% sugar. So you're at least cutting your sugar by half. You know, I know a lot of people are opposed to honey as well, but I do actually like honey. I think it's a good thing to eat. Not in excess, of course. You know, anything in excess is bad. So let's see, honey, and then we need some salt. So I'm going to do now something a lot of people are not aware of, which is very interesting to me, is you put, so people don't understand that you can put salt or sugar into savory dishes. All right, the sugar will enhance the savory flavor of the dishes, and the salt in sweet dishes will enhance the sweetness. Yeah, sorry, I moved the puds because heat and I don't want them to melt.
I'll just leave the Angus.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can eat that guy.
Yeah, we're definitely going to eat that guy. All right, so let me get 9 grams of salt. So this is a teaspoon and a half of salt. All right, so your salt will enhance the sweetness of a dish, and this is like a chocolate rye. So I'm going to use about 3 cups of rye flour in here. All right, there we go. That's done. All right. I'm sure YouTube took us down. That's fine.
No, we are back and running.
Okay,
so.
Just don't say fuck Kwanzaa. Okay, got it.
If it happens again, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, so am I. Then we confirmed. All right, salt.
We're small dogs.
Yep.
I'm sure they're not that interested.
So one of the interesting ingredients in this guy is caraway seed. All right, and then I've got a special rye flour or a special cocoa, which you don't really find. So I'm putting caraway seeds in here. 12 grams. Fuck, I don't know what that is in teaspoons, man. That'll be quite a lot.
Thank you, Marcus. He is supporting us on this.
On what?
No, he did say you hit refresh on the browser and it works.
Oh, okay.
That's all good.
All right, so I'm putting 12 grams, which I guess is about 3 teaspoons. I don't know. I mean, I could weigh it out later and see. And then what I want, so I've got a special, and I'll put this, so, sorry. I've tried to keep my ingredients so it's not too far away. I've got some cocoa powder. I want to put this in the serve. All right, so we got to do 30 grams of cocoa powder. So I'm going to do 15 of the normal, and I'm going to do 15 of the black. All right, so.
Oinkmas, I don't know you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh, I like the clank. Yes.
There we go. Clank to everyone. All right, so there we go. Just pop that on the table for me, please.
And this other cocoa powder is very good, just FYI.
Yes.
The black's phenomenal, but this one's good too.
Yeah, so the black one just really makes your products a lot darker. And I remember from the last time I made this, and this is like black. I remember the bread being kind of light brown, and I want it darker. So I think this cocoa powder will fix it. There we go.
Take that guy.
Yeah. Who's yabbering there?
Sorry, Marcus is saying it's a Merry Christmas and nothing else.
Yes, exactly.
For us at least, yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
We've been saying Merry Christmas in the shop the whole time. I did get my first Happy Christmas. I forget that in the UK they tend to say Happy Christmas.
Yes.
So I got that yesterday, which made me smile when one of our customers said that to me.
All right, there we go. So that's 30 grams of cocoa powder. All right, and let's see. That guy seems to be doing the business.
I feel like I'm being lazy, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, all great magicians have a pretty face next to them. You know, it's to distract from the stupid shit they do in front of you.
Ah.
All right, this is not even open yet. All right, cool. I get to open it. Now I need to get a... Don't you want to get me a scoop?
Yes.
So I don't have to pour this like a orangutan.
Isn't that where you come from?
Yes. Monkey man. That's why I call my kids monkeys, man.
We told them about chopping off their tails.
Yes. This morning I told my kids that we caught them in the bush, and we had to chop off their tails before we brought them inside. And they asked why, so I said they got abandoned by their family, so we felt sorry for them, so we took them in. They didn't believe me.
No.
Not 100%. They were like, not sure about that. All right, so this is 3 cups of rye flour. This is 100% rye. It's got no... You get different rye bread. A lot of them are 50-50. When I make rye bread, I want 100% rye. So this is rye flour. And... it's a very heavy flour. Try not to get it outside of the bowl. All right.
So Boinkmas says Irving representing, as in Irving, Texas?
Oh, cool.
Or is there another Irving?
Well, Irving is just down the drag from us.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right.
Marcus likes your new name, Monkey Man.
Yeah. I am. Straight
Alias.
from the bush, man.
Straight from the bush.
Try not to make a mess. Yeah.
So, Cocktail says he uses stevia powder, too.
Yes, so the other thing you can do is monk fruit. There's a whole lot. But, man, monk fruit is 150 to 200 times sweeter than sugar. The problem with a lot of these things are yeast don't work with them. And the reason for the sugar in the bread is for nothing else but to give the yeast food to proof the bread.
The yeast eats it and then makes bubbles.
Makes bubbles, exactly. So yes, it toots, and the toots make the bread go up. You see, so it kind of defeats the object. So yes, this stuff's very, very difficult.
Now, Cocktail did also mention raw honey and maple syrup.
Yes,
as a great option.
Yeah. So we use raw honey, but I found that raw honey. Sorry, my mouth is sweating a little. I found that raw honey kills the yeast, funny enough. So look at all. So wow. I'll show you guys. So that's what's not going through the sift. That's all the rye.
That
so
I'm
just gonna pour that in here. I've never sifted rye flour. I'm not sure if you do. This is, like I say, this is a recipe I haven't made in a very long time. So, all right. So there we go. That's the rye bread. All done.
So it looks like Cocktail's pretty close on our coffee. Does honey, cream, and then a nice smoky scotch. Now that part we did not add.
Yes. I would probably do brandy in mine.
We do the honey and cream though.
Yeah, so I got the yeast, water. Yeah, that's all of it. Caraway seeds. So this is going in. So that should be good. Just make sure that this is actually alive. It's not making the bubbles like the other one. You know, I'd rather redo, but I think this is good. Yeah, there's some bubbles in there. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that should work.
You know what that reminds me? The spider monkeys, or what are those little things that you put in the water?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're not spider monkeys.
No, I know what you're talking about.
I remember everybody having that.
Yes, they used to be
like
advertised
80s
in the
and
comic
90s.
books.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the name of that, pop it in chat. I miss those little guys. You should get them for the kids.
So I grew up in South Africa, but we had US comics, of course, like Archie and those guys, and they always advertised those things. I could never get them. So I saw them, and I just couldn't get them.
No mail order?
No, not those days, man.
No
fucking Amazon, no phones. Jeez. Water, honey, cocoa, salt, right? Okay, that's what the recipe says. So let's see. No oil, no anything else. No,
Dave just uses honey. He has 82 pounds of it. How in the world did you get 82 pounds? Do you have a beehive or a few?
Yeah, he's got a contract with a bee.
Very
Queen
nice.
Bee. Yeah, Queen Bee contract. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the reason I use um, the granulated honey is it's easier to measure and to get into a dish. So the granulated honey. So there's two. There's granulated and powdered, and you've got to be careful because a lot of them. I'm going to jack this up a little bit in speed. A lot of them have a dextrose anti-caking agent, and then it's got gluten in it, so you want to avoid that. I'd rather go for the sugar anti-caking agent, and then at least half your product is honey. So I don't know if this rye is going to work. I haven't made this in a very long time, so let's see.
Even if it's flat, the kids will eat it.
Yeah.
Butter it up. I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah. So let's see.
And that is real butter. I've been seeing some jokes with PETA lately. I don't know what that acronym is. I think it's animal cruelty, it looks like. But they are making jokes about not eating dairy products and not giving any to Santa. Rather give him chemicals instead.
Yeah, right.
Shame.
Let me see.
And Spaz Out is in. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Let me see. Water, honey.
Biltong mess. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, this one's going to be a lot darker if I can keep it all in the bowl.
Androdite, Merry Christmas to you too.
Sorry, making a mess here.
You did steal my trash can. There's one behind you.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, this is so little that now the mixer has a hard time mixing it. So we'll see. It seems very cake-like, which I'm not sure that it's right, you know. So like I say, I have not made this recipe in a very long time. So we'll see. Let me take this out.
Are we making rye brownies?
Well, apparently rye brownies. We'll see. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I'll be back.
All right. No problem. Sorry, one of my kids need attention or something. We'll see. This looks very... This could be the wrong recipe. I know I had a recipe and I don't know where it went. Let me just go see. Hold on 1 second. That looks very, very, very runny. I don't think that's right. It should be dough-like. Let me just see something real quick. If I missed something. Oh yeah, I didn't finish it. Of course not. Of course I didn't finish it. Oh, so this is not 100% rye. I've got just half the recipe written down. So I skipped over a whole bunch of stuff. That's the honey. So we need some oil, which is over there. Cocoa, salt. I've got the normal. So I've got the rye flour. Man, water ran over my recipe. That's why. All right, so the 390 was actually flour. So yes, I just messed up this whole thing. But we're going to see if we're going to save it.
I brought the recipe.
No, I know.
No, I brought it.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Want it?
If you don't mind, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm trying to, Nicole sent me a picture. I forgot it at home. So she sent me a picture. And I'm trying to decipher from the picture. So yeah. I was wondering because I thought the last time I didn't have 100% rye, but apparently then I have 100% rye. I don't know if I changed it or what I did. So let me see. All right. So we're going to do 390. Just see if you can decipher the rye. I think it's more. It's like 520 grams.
It's either 590.
390.
It is 390.
390 and 390. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 50-50. That's what I thought. But
can I write that?
Yes, please. I did make a note on my
390 and
yeah, it's 50-50.
Oh, 390, 390. Okay.
Yeah, so rye flour and normal flour, 390 and 3. That's what I thought. But I mean, it's been
and even the salt is altered. Did you see that?
Yeah, the salt's 9.
Okay.
It's a teaspoon and a half. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Now things are happening. Jeez. All right, let's get that in.
Okay.
Right, caraway seed flour, salt, cocoa rye, and there's the canola or the
Oil.
I'm gonna do extra virgin 90 grams. There we go. Man, I was just worried there, like baking a fucking rye cake here or something. Yes, right. Now we're cooking with gas. Except for the mess I've been
Sorry,
making.
that's me messing with them. You know, I put these on our coffee beans this morning, but I've been making coffee. So you didn't see it. You wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I was trying to decipher the picture.
Yes.
Right, there we go. I was wondering
I was
why.
on coffee
All right,
duty.
so everything I said when I was making this bullshit, scratch it and I'll run the recipe down. And I'll try. If all of these things come out nice, I'll try and put the recipes up. Yes, I fail with that. I'm sorry, man. We're so busy. And, you know, this is just for fun. This is not for money. So I'm not a professional, you know, guy that does this for a living. So I got to spend my time doing the things that pay our bills.
Biltong.
Yeah, biltong. Fucking hell, that's what pays our bills.
Biltong. Everything.
Yeah. So this is just for some fun. So I got to, you know, put the efforts where the efforts matter. There we go. Now this thing will work. Yeah, man. Now I feel better. Fucking hell. And I think actually this will make 3 loaves. Might. I'll see.
Well, Marcus is out of here. He said his internet's not being his friend today.
Okay. Ours should be good. I checked the up and down.
You guys let me know. It looks like Rumble's a little so-so. I can go on and off real quick.
Yeah, go try.
Okay.
I mean, we should be good on uploads.
We should be good, but as life happens, never know.
Yeah. So, well, we still gonna, if you want to pop back later, man, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna probably stream till 3 o'clock. So, because I'm still gonna make bread, I'm still gonna make desserts, I'm going to grill some meat and all kinds of good stuff today. All right, here we go. There we go. That's looking a little better. Watch your fingers with the moving parts. There we go. That's looking like the business now. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm gonna make that biltong quiche again because that thing is fucking spectacular, man. Whoever said we must make a quiche, that was the guy, man. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. There we go. That's looking good.
Sorry if that dipped for a second, everyone. It should be back on, though. Give it just a minute.
All right, there we go. All right, we good? It cannot be our speed. I mean, I've checked it. All right, so here's the rye bread. We good? Oh, Rumble can take forever. So there's the rye bread. So I think this will make 2 loaves.
Yes, the buffering happened, but I did turn off and on just to make sure we're up and running. So I'll leave it alone for a little bit. Hopefully that acts correctly. Like Anton said, we did do a check this morning on speed, so it should not be.
I mean, I can go run another speed test if I have to. But we were at good speed. All right, so this is the rye. Let's see what we weigh out to. That should make 3 loaves. I might have to go get another bread pan because I've got 6 here. 2.
So Cocteau tried Safeway Deli quiche for the first time yesterday. He said it was dog food.
Man, I tell you something. That I'm going to make that quiche again today. Nicole's going to help me with the bases and stuff. That thing is very, very good. Like, very good.
We may be addicted to an easy meal for later. Yes.
All right.
It's so nice to have it cold in the fridge and then pop it out for everybody for lunch.
Yep, exactly. All right, so we got all of that done. I might actually move the mixer because that's the breads. All right, let me move that. All right, so now I'm going to make Milktarts two ways. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah, it says something went wrong. That's
Really? Oh,
No,
man.
because I see it pause.
There we go. It's kind of up, down. It's up, Nicole. It's just reload. I don't know what is going on with these guys. Fuck, you know? Oh, all right. Well, I'm just going to carry on because if I have to wait for everything. What is the story there? It's really frustrating, you know? All right, that's good. That's good. Let me wipe this down. All right. Huh? Where'd my paper go? Is it down?
Looks like it's up now.
All right. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's definitely not us. I mean, I can go do another speed test just to check. If Spectrum dropped our speed again, it's over. We're going to get a new... sorry, I just want to... I've got some flour on the floor here, which makes it all slippery. Let me just get that. There we go. All right. Let me see. Did I steal that? No. It should be good. All right. Are we good? Are we up? Are we down? Ah. And then I lose both. I don't want to hang them here on the sous vide, but I might as well. All right. There we go. What's it doing?
I think we're up. It froze for a lot of people. We lost a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course. Because, you know, fucking assholes. Anyway. Ugh. Talk to the people. I'll be right back.
It's in and out. Yeah. Go ahead and
let me go
check
do
it out. So I am not the one who cooks in this family. I'm not going to lie. While I was pregnant, I did a little bit more cooking, and Anton would boot me out of the kitchen regularly because I drove him crazy because I messed it up a little bit from what he would leave it as. I tried not to. I tried to clean up, but it's always a little different when someone else comes in. What can I say? I'm sorry about the stream being up and down. It looks like it is both at the moment. He's probably going to turn us off and on a couple of times while checking the speed. So enjoy your coffee in the meantime, or tea, or friendly adult beverages if that is your thing instead, whatever you want. But definitely grab some biltong if you have. Yes, I know, Cocteau, it has crashed. He is on and off right now, playing with the stream, seeing what's going on. I'll talk about our sponsor in the meantime. Of course, Biltong USA. If you guys haven't tried it, you have to. We do have some for the stream. S.T.F 10 will get you 10% off on your order, and that could be any Biltong products. I want to say besides the samplers, those are not eligible for discounts. I do apologize. They are a lot more involved than other packing, of course, as you can imagine. Sorry for looking down at the phone. I see I'm on screen doing that. Hopefully it's going to be up here momentarily. I look rather frozen though on that screen. Lovely. And I swear we paid our Spectrum bill. Thank you, Jody. Now I see something went wrong on this end. That's okay. He's working on it. So I actually don't know what all Anton even had in mind for cooking today. I knew about the breads. He told me the farm bread and the rye, which, like you said, the rye has been quite some time. It was funny us even looking for the recipe when we were not sure where it was, but did track it down so he could try again. The farm bread, though, that is something he's made since the very beginning of our establishment, I guess is the term.
Huh. Do me a favor. I don't know if you'll come right, but see if you can. Our internet is way down on speed again. I ran it this morning, it was good.
They dropped their speed.
Yes, I think people in the area are streaming, video and all kinds of stuff, but our speed's way down. See if you can just tell them to blip the router. That's what they did last time, is just the modem. They just reset the modem from their side. And tell them we have a live stream active right now. Ah, these guys, man, that is so frustrating. Anyway, let's not wait any longer. Let me see. All right, so that's my old book. That thing's years old. All right, I think what we're going to do first, let us do the crustless milk tart. Let's go here. No, that one is the fat cook. All right. So, let me do this. And that must have just dropped. Must have just dropped because it wasn't a problem till just a few minutes ago. Man, these guys, I tell you, it's like you cannot win with them. Right. Alright, let's see. So I plugged out some of my other equipment just to try and see if we can have better upload. Our upload is way down. It's supposed to be like 40, it's at 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 eggs and we're going to split them. Actually 3 eggs, sorry, 3 eggs. And we're going to split the eggs. So we'll keep the white one side. And we'll keep the yolk on the other side. That must have just happened because we were good on speed and then suddenly it was gone. And I suspect a lot of people in the area are streaming, so they just drop our speed. Fuckers. Anyway, so let's split the eggs. Alright, get the yolks and the white split. Alright. Nicole's going to see if she can get a hold of Spectrum quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so 3 eggs, split. Took my sieve away because the damn internet is distracting me. Alright, let's see. So, and then I've got 30 grams of butter. Alright. So you don't want any oil with your whites. They will not, the oil will not, or the whites will not whisk tight if you have any impurities in it, like any yolk, anything that's oily, it will not whisk up. So keep that in mind. All right, so we're making what we call a milk tart, which is basically like a flan or a baked custard, or flan, whatever you guys call that thing. So we're gonna make a baked custard dessert, all right, which we call a milk tart. So this is a crustless baked one. So I'm gonna do 220 grams of sugar because dessert, so lots of sugar. All right, there we go. My kids are fighting, of course, because that's how that works, because now they can't agree on which DVD they should be watching. All right, so we're going to mix this with the vanilla extract, and this gets baking powder. So let's get the vanilla. And there's nothing wrong with a little extra vanilla. All right. Are they?
Yes. You can reset the motor. That's what we did
Yeah.
a week ago.
A week ago, yes. We're way down on speed. Way down. And tell them we're busy with a live stream, so hopefully it doesn't take our stream down. All right. So we're going to mix all of this in. And then that we'll whisk in a little bit. So let's see if they can blip the modem. Maybe we win.
It was whatever happened in the area.
I'm gonna go. All right, just check if we can get everything back up because it crashed everything. All right, let's see.
So sorry, everyone, if you can hear us.
I don't think anybody can hear us. All right, you see if you can get that back up. Man, what a mess.
Rumble's mad at us now.
Is it back up?
It looks like it, but it's you with the mixer, so that was a little while ago.
Yeah, but it is behind.
So we may have a little bit of a dip.
Let's see. See?
YouTube's up and running,
All
believe
right.
it or not. YouTube's running, so I'll take that.
Let's see.
I'm closing out a Rumble again, giving it one more chance.
There we go. All right. Back
Merry
up.
Christmas.
Jesus.
No username. I like it.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. So everything's back up, and our speed should be good now. So we should have.
Yes.
Sorry. For some reason, they keep dropping our speed, and our speed was running instead of around 40 down or 40 up, it was running at a 2. So like nothing was happening. So anyway, that should fix all of that. All right. So let's start that again. So I'm making a baked milk tart, which is basically like a baked custard. Yeah, like a baked custard. I think flan, someone said something like that. So we did 3 eggs, we split them. So I got the yolks in here, I got the egg whites this side. All right, and then I added to that 30 grams of butter. All right, and I added 220 grams of sugar. So 30 grams of butter is basically 2 tablespoons, and then 220 grams of sugar is a cup. So I put a cup of sugar, and then I'm going to go get the milk. All right, let me go get the milk. Right, so I got the milk. All right, so this should be a little quieter. Oh, sorry, a little, yeah, so this is at like 80, so that's good. Apparently my kids don't understand the no talking while we're on stream, but my wife will be there now. So Michael is running after me asking for an apple. When I told him not to talk when I'm on stream. Dad, can you get me an apple? Apple, apple, apple.
I think our children are hungry.
All right, you can sort that out. Let me cook, yeah. I told him to keep quiet, but he doesn't listen.
Did you see this from Cocktail?
I did not.
Okay, Cocktail says, Anton, would you be interested in being a sponsor for Gavin McGinnis and Anthony Kuma?
Gavin McGinnis, that is a name I have not heard in a long time. Absolutely 100%.
Yes.
Get off my lawn, Gavin. Yes, for sure.
I would like to invite you to subscribe for the best. I think there's a business opportunity there too.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you, Cocktail. We greatly
Yeah, but isn't Gavin McGinnis, isn't he in Canada? Give Michael an apple.
I'll give him some
And then
food.
tell him not to run after Dad.
Yes.
And speak while Dad's on stream. All right, so this, yeah, absolutely. We will definitely look into that. We gotta do some new things in the new year. So for sure. All right, so here we go. Making a mess everywhere apparently. Splashy, splashy. All right, so I'm going to use the deeper pans, I think. Then we'll probably just make 2 of these. See, so let's see. We need some salt. Do 2 grams of that. All right, we need some flour. All right, vanilla's in. Hey, there we go. All right, and our stream should be fixed now because I just did another speed test and the speed is way up. So we should be good. I was like, I don't understand these people, man. All right, so flour, baking powder, salt, and I've got some custard powder. So let me get the custard powder is over here. I've got to get the baking powder in my sieve that I took away. All right, baking powder. Sorry, man, it's a little hard when, you know, everything's all dispersed all over the show. Let's see, wow, that just made it. All right, baking powder. We want baking powder. 5 grams. All right. Woo, that's a little more, but that's okay. All right, flour, we're going to do a cup. So 130 grams. All right, so this is going to form its own crust because of the flour. And then we're going to do a little bit of custard powder. All right, which will just help set it a little better. Like 10 grams, which is like, I think 2 teaspoons. There we go. Sorry, the missus has to bribe the kids with what they want to eat because we are busy with lunch as we speak. For those who have come in after the fact, we've got a couple of steaks in the sous vide back there. So the sous vide is running at 125. I put them in at 10. So we're going to make a fire in a little bit. Now I'm going to throw them on the fire. I'm going to make a quiche as well. And then this specific dish I cannot put in my big oven here because the fan is too strong. So it will blow it away. So I'm going to put it in the oven down here. And the rest I'll do in that oven. I'm going to do the quiche and everything else in that oven. You just mix this in. So this is a very watery mixture. Very watery mixture. All right. Do me a favor. Get me the whisks. 2 whisks. Instead of just the mixer. The whisk will mix this a little better.
These guys? 2 of them?
Yes, please. I guess you could put some cocoa on this if you want. Just remember, if you add cocoa powder, you gotta make sure you reduce in your flour because the cocoa powder will act almost like flour. I just want to make sure this thing's clean because if I'm going to whisk some eggs, some egg whites, it's gotta be 100% clean. If there's any impurities, they won't whisk up. We'll whisk some eggs in here. Right.
Cocteau, I don't know if you have our email. We would love to speak more. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you can send us anything to eat@antonsusa.com. I'm going to put it in chat for you.
Yeah, I like Gavin, man.
Doctor does say he is in New York at the moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry for that, but at least he's in the States. It's a good sign.
Yes.
And I will be checking out feeding our monkeys. So see you in a bit.
Nicole will be out for a little bit. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two. So I bought some new trays that are deeper because the other ones weren't deep enough. So these are like 1.5, almost 2 inches deep. So I'm going to use them and see, because the shallow ones are a little bit shallow. All right, there we go. All right. And now I'm going to put the egg whites in this one here. I'm going to whisk that up. So I'm sure you guys can't see that. All right, sorry, the kid is yelling because he's hungry and he's 8 months old. Right, so I've got my egg whites in here. I'm just gonna mix them up. Sorry, I know, noisy. I'm gonna go fetch me a spatula. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Get me a spatula so I can actually scrape this stuff in. All right, there we go, spatula. So this would probably be seen as soft feet. Want to mix this a little more. Don't mix it too long. This is also how you make meringue. All right, there we go. I think this will work. All right, so Nicole's out for a little bit. She's got to get the kids fed. All right. So we're gonna mix this in. Give this a little bit more air. They also do this to lighten bread. If you actually make proper bread, you can make a meringue and actually lighten your bread that way. All right. Okay. I think we are good. So whenever I spray the pans, I always spray them over my trash can. That way I don't get all the sticky or slick bits on my floor. Let's see how much this takes. So these will take a little more than my old pans. And I'm going to spoon it in Let me see if I can find a ladle. Take this guy. Yeah, I think this will work. So let me do this. And these guys need to be cooled. So let's see where we at. So I do about 750 as a start. Let's start there and see where we go. So 750 in the one. All right. All right, and then 750 in the second one. Where's the other one I sprayed there? So I sprayed them so they don't get stuck. So let's see, 750. Oh, 716, 740. Wow, that's awesome. $52, $53, $55, $58, $760. There we go. A little bit this side. All right. Yeah, it looks good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on a sheet pan in the oven. Let me see. I've had this oven going for quite some time. Then I'm going to go wash these guys. So where are we? This says 350. I'm going to have to move my table a little. I might have to call the missus, get some help with that. All right. Let me see. All right, we've got to check the bread. Oh, that looks nice. Nicole, I might need a hand for a second. All right, that's not the one I want. Let me see. I need a sheet pan. Yeah, I want one that's not too bad. So I can just pour some water on it. Do me a favor. Just fill that with water for me, please. From the urn is fine.
How much water?
Just fill it. All right, so I'm going to put this guy here and this guy here. All right, so there we go. I'm sorry, my head's probably right in the way. I'm sorry, when I focus like that, I forget. My head's probably right in the way of the other. All right, and then I'm going to go wash these guys quick, or Nicole can wash them for me quick. Stick all of this in the dishwasher quickly. All right, I need, so that's good, thank you. All right, I need you to grab the table that side. Because, you know, it's right in front of the oven we want to use, remember? So let me just pick it up and just move it a little over. There we go, just so I can get this one open. That's awesome. And then, can I ask you a favor? Can you just go rinse and stick that in the dishwasher so I can use it on the next Milktart? And then I'm going to make the base for the next one, which I'm going to need you to press in for me. All right, so we're going to put some water in the bowl, which will help this bake better. So there we go. All right, so we're going to see that. Let's give it 20 minutes. We see where we're at. All right, so that's good. And now this next one I've never made. I've found a recipe which I like and I modified it a little. So we're going to make that. And then we're going to make the biltong quiche, which should be quite quick. So before we do that, let me, as soon as you got a second, Nicole, we can pull this table back. And I can quickly roll the bread. So let's see who says what here. What is going on? Cooking Christmas food, absolutely. Sig Monk, how are you, sir? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right. Okay, we at least back up to 26 people watching, so I'll take that. After the damn...
I turned off my mic, so So heads up, we don't
Yeah.
know how long they'll last with the 4-hour stream.
Yeah, we don't know how long the mics are going to last. So Nicole switched hers off and put it on charge. So, all right, so let's start here. All right, so that bread I made this morning, that's what it looks like now. That's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to grab this guy. All right. And I know this is going to probably go counter what a lot of people think, but I'm going to show you something. So let me spray the tray and spray the next tray. And seeing that it's nice and warm here at the range, I'm going to just put them here so they can proof. All right, so let me do this. Where are you? Okay, so, you know, everybody always flour and all kinds of clever stuff for the bread. All right, so all I do is these are about, so let me do this. Let's see where we're at. 1/8. So we had about 1,800 grams. So it's about $4.50 a loaf. All right, so you just cut it. And then you just snip off what you don't need until you get to the weight you want to be at. There we go, 451. All right, so, and I'll do it here if you want to see. So I just roll, so I fold it into itself, fold it in. All right, you stretch that top skin nicely. All right, so there we go. I don't know how that rye is going to come out. We'll see. I'll do the same with that now. All right, so there we go. There's a little bread loaf. All right, pop that guy over there. So we want another one. And I think I'll make a couple of bread rolls. Let me do another one. 433, 440, 447. All right, so we'll make 2 bread loaves for now. All right, so here we go again. All right, so you just kind of roll it in under itself. So you kind of stretch it over, push it in. All right, stretch it over. So I just pull that bread. I just kind of stretch it over itself. You know, stretch it. All right, so there we go. Pinch it closed at the bottom. You can elongate it a little. All right, there we go. Second bread loaf. All right, 2 bread loaves. All right, so I've got a pan here that's got a little bit of oil on it. So I didn't want to get the oil off. I thought, all right, let me make bread rolls. Just use the oil that's on the pan. That's olive oil, so we're good. Let me see. So the bread rolls are normally around 90 grams a piece. So that means 5 bread rolls to a loaf, because the loaf's also $4.50. Let me get that off. So where are we? 84, 93. You want round or long, Nicole?
I think I like the round ones. Or long, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll make round ones. See, normally I roll them through the roller.
I haven't dried everything yet.
Oh, that's fine. All right, so we got a little ball. But what I'll do is I'll use the pin roller. If you don't mind getting me the pin roller in the kitchen. The one I normally beat the nuts with. Yes, that one. I know people get very upset when I tear the dough like this, but in the recipes in South Africa, it literally says tear the dough. Too much. Yes, please. That one. That one that's over there, not in the kitchen.
I
Thank
travel.
Do me a favor. just before you run back, I know you're feeding the kids. Just check for comments if there's anybody I should answer for anything.
Sig Monkson, Merry Christmas.
Yes, yeah, I already said Merry
Okay,
Christmas.
well, I'm saying Merry Christmas now too.
All right.
Doesn't look like anything else.
Okay, cool.
It's too bad, you know, some of our regulars who complained at me for not saying the right thing or giving enough attention. Remember?
Yes.
I won't say names.
Yes. All right. So there we go. All right, I'll probably do 5 bread rolls and another loaf of bread. All right. There we go. I know I've got a little more here. Oh, not really. That's fine. All right, so again, roll. Same like the bread rolls. Basically roll, stretch. Stick it in. I have not sprayed that. Squeeze it down a little. There we go. All right, and these guys I'm going to have to. All right, I'm going to stretch them out. So I'm just putting some pressure on them. We'll see how they come out. I normally use my machine. I don't want to put flour everywhere. I should have just made 4 loaves, but I guess I went for this option. Here we go. All right.
It is Christmas. We can break our dairy free.
Oh yeah, we can have some cheese. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Is that the smoked cheese?
It's the smoked one.
That is so good.
I know.
All right.
So what am I missing? What are we doing?
We're about to start with a crust.
Hey. My job.
Mm-hmm.
Let me wash my mitts.
No problem.
I cut myself nicely right before our stream, so I will make sure to put some gloves on today.
I don't think this rye bread is doing anything. That just seems like a brick.
Bricks can be nice. I'm telling you, just butter it up. It just won't be poofy.
Yeah, I'll see. The yeast looked a little suspect, so we'll see. Let's see where we're at. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make these a little bigger. So this is almost double the size of those. I remember that's why I was still busy with this recipe and experimenting and having a very hard time with it. It did not want to work. So it still doesn't work.
You said you needed to play with that one again.
Yeah. I thought, you know what, I got the rye flour. I might as well fry it. We'll put it out there, we see what happens. I mean, worst case, it's a brick. And we want to construct out on our new property, so this might be the first brick. You'll see. It doesn't look like it's proofing much.
No.
That's okay. So you know what? At least you know it's live, because when I fuck up, you see it. All right, now we're going to get that almond flour. All right, let's see if anything happens with those guys. All right, I'll move these two out. Yeah, put them back there. All right, that'll be the bread until it's ready. I'm gonna move this biltong because I'm gonna bump it off with the breads. I don't want them too close to the heat. Just a little bit of heat, not too much. There we are. These guys. All right, here we go. Man, I want to make that biltong quiche. That thing's gonna be awesome. Awesome sauce. Right. All right. Awesome. Okay. Breads are ready. Bread rolls are ready. Okay, let's see. All right, for the next one, I'm going to make a crusted milk tart. So, let me see. Nicole's helping sort out some dishes quick. So what we want on this one, all right, is we're going to make a crust, and then we are going to make a pudding, basically. So let me start with that so the milk can start heating up. All right, so we're going to do 480 grams of milk in a bowl, in a pot, sorry, in a like saucepan. And we're going to get that to scalding. I need that whisk of mine, I suspect. I've never made this, so this is first time for me. I just like the recipe. So we'll see how this goes. All right, and then, all right, let's see. Let me put that over there. All right, and then I'm going to make the base quick, which is the almond flour base I made the last time. All right. So the rye we can go put away,
Okay.
if you don't mind. Try not to kick the camera. Anybody can comment on the speed and quality now. It should be good. I think we need to find a new ISP because
Right.
these guys are messing with us. All right, there we go. Let me put that there. So I want 250 grams of almond flour. I've got a big box of this stuff, so I'm just going to leave it back here. I'm sorry, I'm going to be in and out of camera view for a second or two. So let's see. So that's 100. So it's basically 2.5 cups of almond flour. This is the base I made a few times, except I'm going to add some sweetness to it this round. 184. All right, so 250 grams of almond flour. So I'm going to make a gluten-free, starch-free base. All right, so 250. Good.
Our
Put that in
upload's at
quickly.
7.
So it's down again.
It's down again.
I don't understand. I'm going to have to talk to these guys on Monday. Like, can our stuff not just be right? I don't understand. It was just at 40.
It was just at 40.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Do me a favor, Nicole. Hold on. Let me see if I can help this real quick. Give me 1 second. They're throttling us for some reason. I don't know what their story is. All right. I'm just going to plug that equipment out. At least that'll help. That'll take the strain off the loading.
I did reboot everything, by the way.
Okay.
That's why I climbed up the ladder.
All right. All right, here we go. Is that thing still alive?
Yeah.
Hey, can you believe it? Maybe because it's on charge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't touched it, so that's good. All right, so almond flour. I don't know if you really sift this stuff, but anyway.
Probably
Doesn't look
not
like
like
it.
the other,
Yeah.
like the rye.
All
Don't
the-
sift.
All right, don't sift the almond flour. Fucking hell. I don't know, man. I don't really cook with these things. But I tell you what, that makes an awesome base for the quiche. Woo! So I'm going to do a sweeter one this round. All right, almond flour. Where's my recipe? 60 butter. All right, 60 butter. So that's like 4 tablespoons of butter. 2.5 cups of almond flour, 4 tablespoons of butter. Gavin McGuinness. Wow, that would be cool. I like that guy. Would you mind fighting this guy? Just spray it with a little bit of
Yes.
whip it and then fight it. I'll take this one. I've got to do a bit of salt. And then I need the honey granules because this one takes a bit of honey granules. Thank you. Because this is a sweet crust. How much did I put? 45. So 20.
I hear the young man.
There we go. Honey granules done. That can go back to the other side.
Okay.
And then I've got egg. All right, that's good. All right, now first, we're going to mix this in. All right, we're going to make this almost like a, like, you know,
Is that
just
it
rub
for
it
the
in.
base?
No, I need egg.
Okay.
So if you don't mind getting me the egg, but then it's done. And we'll see how much this makes. This might do 2. I suspect it'll do 1 because it's a much bigger base. But if you think you could get 2 out of it, I mean, we're learning. I've never made this. And this base I've made, it does 2 of the, what's the name, the small 9-inch pans for the quiche. But that's without the sugar. So it's a little more now. And I mean, I didn't do it perfectly. So I think if you do it real good, it'll work much better. I just find if you do the kind of rubbing it in before the egg, it works much better. If you rub the butter in before the egg, it works much better.
Massage before the liquid.
Massage before the juice, man. You got to do the massage before you get the juice. Some adult Christmas humor there. All right, there we go. Okay, and we should get 75 of this. A little more to compensate for the sugar. And then we'll see it's just the sugar adds a sweetness for the sweeter desserts.
Do we need to grab a tray or do you have one?
No, you got to grab. Sorry, I did have, and then I moved them all back. And then we're going to bake these for like 10 minutes. So we can take a fork and just stab a few holes in it, you know. There we go. So start with 1, and then we'll see how far we go. So this should be, let me see quickly, 250, 310, 310, 350, 60. So that should be like 400 and some change.
I can start with 2.
So yeah, so start with 200 and just see where we at and see how much that takes. If you need more, then we can do some more. Let me see where this is. Yeah, this is close to scalding. I'm going to take it off because I got to do my side now as well. Yeah, start with that and just see. No, I think it's going to use all of it.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think
that's good because I think the mixture will also use all of it.
Yeah.
All right.
No, there's no way.
Okay, so use all of it. That's fine. So, and then I need to get past the side of you here. All right, let's see. Just before you do that, can we scoot this table over a tad? I just want to check the Milktarts. Sorry. All right, those guys are good. Let me check the temperature here. I'll increase this.
Oh, very soft crust
Yes.
with the egg. Mm.
All right, there we go. Yes, it's very soft, but it works real well. It works really well. Okay, so for the rest, I've got a bit of flour. And some custard powder, some bird's custard powder. So let's see, I've got the flour. So what I got together, so this is 15 grams, which is like 5, I think, teaspoons, 4.5 teaspoons of flour and custard powder. And then I've got a couple of grams, like a half a teaspoon of salt in there. No, pinch of salt. So like 1 gram, like 2 pinches of salt. All right, and then I got 3 eggs that I have to put in here, and a cup of cold water. 4 eggs, sorry, and a cup of cold water. All right, so let me get this. And then did you wash the other bowl that looked like that?
Think so.
All right, because I need that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
fine.
I popped it under.
In a minute, I just needed to whisk the eggs.
I popped it under the other bowls. I put it away.
Yeah. I'm going to need that after I've thickened this, so it's not going to be now. So this takes 4 eggs, split. Do me a favor. I can use this. I don't need the, what's the name? I can just wipe it out because I'm going to have to mix this, and I'm just looking. That's not going to be big enough. All right. So let's see. And then we'll make a fire in a little bit, and I'm going to do that quiche. Yeah, I think this and the quiche and the fire, and then we're done. That should put us at a good spot. So that should put us in a good spot. All right, so now they're playing with that thing inside here. I told them not to do it while we're streaming. No ears. Okay, let me see if I can save that. Man, that was very close. I got it. Woo. All right.
Much practice, I would say.
Yeah. No yolk, and you could probably go right to the top and see
that's what I was thinking too.
So, all right. Whew, that was close.
I'm missing my crumbed base. That is
I know,
liquidy right now.
But this one is gluten-free. Well, it's completely starch-free. So this is a good base, and it comes out real good.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Do me a favor, go tell them to switch that thing off, please. I told them not to play with that thing inside. Not while we're streaming. All right, there we go. So 4 eggs. All right, we're gonna do a cup of milk. Cup of cold milk. So, but we've got and I got to get the sugar, so I don't have, so pinch of salt, half a cup of sugar, 3 egg yolks. So I've got to get the half a cup of sugar, and then I'm going to mix that. And then once that's mixed, so we're basically making a custard, but it's a milk heavy custard. So more milk, less eggs. That's the difference between our custards and French custards. Is our custards are more milk heavy, French custards are more egg heavy. That's the difference between, and we like Dutch derived custard.
I'll take my egg in the quiche.
Yes, exactly. All right, here we go. Let me take this guy. Where's my zoom zoom? There we go. All right. Mix this guy up first. Actually, no, that'll work. Right, and this recipe specifically said add cold milk to this. So I'm going to see how that works, because I'm not a big believer in the cold milk. But you know, it's not my recipe. I'll make it mine after I change it a little, because I don't like adding cold milk to the fatty bits, because it makes the fat set.
Separates.
Yeah, and then 1 cup of cold milk. Let's get that in there. Right, and that, when you're done with it, that looks very pretty. You've got to show people that. You've got to show them that. That's very nice.
Okay. I don't think they'll be able to see it on the small one.
Yeah, show them that side. Show that side. All right, that's very pretty. That's why she's an expert in that, man. I don't have the patience to do that. So that, let's get it on a pan, stick it in the oven. It's not the prettiest pan, but it'll work. Pop it on there. All right, and yeah,
You want some holes?
Yes, just poke it with a fork. All right, and then we'll put all of this inside of that.
Gloves have to come off there, sticky.
All right. So let me put this back. So we want to get this to scalding. It's almost there. It was at 160. Scalding is about 185. Splashing. All right. In the middle. Woo, that's too hot.
Do you want me to wait? Or is it
No,
okay?
no. We just put it in there and give it
A breather?
a breather. I forgot, man. I got it on like bacon cooking mode.
Oh, the bacon was nice this morning, though. Pork rashers, if you've never had them,
Yeah.
you should try.
Will you get me the other bowl, if you don't mind? 40. Right. That guy's just about ready.
Just do white before.
Yes. Yes, I will do that. And then that guy. Right, let's give it. See what's going on here. Yeah, that's good. All right. That's going to probably take an hour. I have not baked in that oven in like 3 years, so hopefully it works. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Put that over there. This is done. This is done. All right. How's our stream speed? Everything's still okay?
I will check it momentarily. I think it's okay on this stream. I haven't seen anything, but it's a little bit of silence.
And yeah, everybody's prepping for their peoples. So, all right. So that guy is probably ready. I'm going to take the whisk. What do I want to do? I want to check this. Yep, there we go. This is like 175. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. All right. Like I say, I've not made this. So we're going to try and see how that comes out. All right.
We are down to 1.
You see. I mean, I can't help that.
I'm going to phone them.
Yeah, phone them. I mean, I can't help that. That is not us. Fucking bastards. All right. I'm sorry if the internet is giving us a hard time. All right, so let me recap. So we got about 15 grams, which is about 5 teaspoons of custard powder. You've got about 5 teaspoons of flour. You've got a pinch of salt, a couple of pinches, maybe a gram, so like 2 pinches of salt. You've got a half a cup of sugar, all in this custard powder. All in this custard. And then we got 3 cups of milk, 1 cold, 2 warm. The two warm ones you kind of scald on the range, and then the cold one you mix that with all your other ingredients after you've kind of creamed. So you cream the flour and the eggs and everything else. Is it hooking and pausing, and or are we still okay? Right. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm sorry about that, man, but this is now round 2 for the ISP. So hopefully we see why it's doing what it's doing. Breads are looking good. Let me turn those around. Don't know if the rye bread's going to work, but everything else should. There we go. These two, I'm not so sure if they're going to do the business, but we can leave them. Let me see what happens. Nothing wasted. Nothing ventured, nothing wasted, you know? All right, so this now just has to get thick, and I'm going to whisk this up. I just need the right whisk. If you leave that too long, it'll make clots, so you don't want to do that. And you don't want to touch the front of this thing, no oil. Otherwise your white won't whisk. All right. And they call this like a porridge, the Milktart porridge. So it's not called a filling; it's actually called a porridge. And you use the porridge to fill the Milktart. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Ooh, that is looking good. All right, I'll give it, because it's very thick, I'm gonna give it another few minutes. All right, this is not thick enough yet. And this will probably, just as it hits boiling point, start thickening up real good. All right, sorry, Nicole's trying to see what the fuck is going on with our internet speed. Hey, these guys, they like making our lives hard for us. Right, sorry if I'm right under the camera. Trying to get this sorted. All right. I don't know if this will work. I've never made this. So we'll see now. We shall see now. And these all get cooled. So these are all cold desserts. So this will go into the fridge when we're done. And then we're going to make the quiche. I'm going to go make the fire. Yeah, man, we're good for time. Real good for time. Just want to see if this thing thickens up. It should. I mean, it's got flour and custard powder in it. I mean, I can't see that it won't. And eggs. Fucking hell. What do they say?
I'll give her credit. She knows what she's talking about. She's trying to get us more speed, so
Okay.
I'll give her credit.
Does she know why it went down?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, you know, when you're paying so much money for the top speed they got and they don't give it to you, it's mildly annoying.
I did explain it was since their update to the area.
Yes.
They don't like hearing that.
Yes. No, but I think what it does is it systematically reduces until you complain, because it tries to give everybody more speed, you know. But I mean, we were just at 40 and now we're at 1. And we were at 40 this morning and then we were at 1. It's nonsense, man. If I'm paying for it, you need to give it to me, even if I don't use it. All right.
She's trying to put us at a gig if possible.
All right. We're supposed to have a gig service.
I know.
We're supposed to have. That's what our service is supposed to be. I'm not worried about the download speed because we're not downloading, we're uploading. All right. So this looks like it's starting. This is weird. It'll stay runny, and then just all of a sudden it goes thick. It's weird how that works. As soon as it hits the right temp.
You
Well, our
can't
bread's getting
explain
there.
it, but you can feel it.
Yeah. Not used to working with such small things, man. Normally I got a huge pot that I use to make something like this. Just check that base for me, please.
Yeah. How do I know?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. That should be good. I think it should be good.
Do you want me to show it?
Yeah, sure. Show this, the dust people. That looks good. So I ran it for 8 minutes.
Okay.
I think it's good. Just take the probe, stick it in the side where it's thickest, and look for like 195. If we're there.
198.
Yeah, that's good.
209.
Yeah, that's
210.
perfect. That's
Very
perfect.
good.
Yeah, so around 195 normally for the breads and stuff it's cooked. So
It's
yeah,
very
I don't
even.
think that rye
Interesting
bread
one
I think is dead.
Okay. Is it dead?
Yeah, you could just pop that down here.
The
Now
whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch the pan. I don't know why.
Yes, that pan would be hot.
A little bit.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to leave the mitts there for you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks.
Yep,
right,
something went wrong.
Ah, we're down again.
Probably. No, you're back. It's up and down.
Man, I think there's a lot of people at home, so they throttling and trying to make sure that all their bandwidth and stuff works. Yeah, this is thickening up nicely, man. We'll keep going, and then I've got to mix the what's the name quick. Hold this in. There's a lot of work. Whew. I am sweating.
I should have taken a picture. I've never seen the upload at 0.
Oh. Oh, these guys. Did you tell her we're live streaming? Did you tell her we're live streaming?
Yes. I'm on hold.
Of course we're on hold.
They gave me a way to reboot the router and the modem.
Uh-huh.
Unplug for 60 seconds.
Yes.
And plug one and then the other. I just
Yes.
don't know what's what.
No, the modem is the black thing over there. That's theirs, but it's their
standing
problem.
fault, yeah.
Yes, it's their problem. The router doesn't need rebooting. The router's not the problem. The problem's on their side. We've confirmed that. All right, this looks good.
Don't forget to hop on one leg, rub your stomach, tap your head.
Yeah, this looks good.
Merry Christmas, Dog Digger. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. Are we live? Can they hear us?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
still on.
Still on.
It's hot in here, though.
All right. Oh, yeah. It's the range. All right. So, I don't know. That looks about right, I guess. I mean, you want to try and stir that a little?
Okay.
And I'll do the egg whites. I'm just following what the recipe says, you know. I guess I should have mixed this up prior. I just want to see how thick I can get it, you know.
I'm not keen on touching the hot, so I don't do the turn like Anton does. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, we're also on the line with the ISP, so we're trying to make sure that we've got enough speed to not annoy you guys. Oh my God, let's see. All right. Yeah, we'll still be here for about another 2 hours. Huh? So I have not made this before, so we'll see how much of this goes in. Yeah, that looks pretty thick, eh, Nicole?
Yeah. I feel it. It's definitely thick.
Yeah. So maybe next time get the milk a little warmer, just under boiling. I'm used to with my custard getting it to scalding. All right, bring that.
Okay.
Let's go in here. All right, got it.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Neuro. Good to have you.
Hey, Nero. Sorry, man, we got the internet speed problems. We got the Spectrum demons chasing us around.
As I said earlier, it's not for lack of payment. They
I'm
did
sorry.
get paid this morning.
I have to interject there. This is going to be fucking spectacular.
It looks very nice.
Oh.
Show them before you put it, you
All right.
fold it all in.
So there's the custard. And then the eggs. So I'm gonna fold this in. We can move this.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Are you done with these?
I am.
Okay.
I am. This is gonna be very nice. I don't know if that base is big enough for this, but I tell you one thing, the kids will most definitely like what's left here. You know what? I think I did this the wrong way around. I hope we're okay.
What do you mean?
I hope I'm not making scrambled eggs here. I think I've scrambled them a little because I should have folded. I should have put the yolk in the custard, man. I just dumped it all in here because I'm concentrating on the damn Spectrum problem. I should have put the white in the custard, not the custard in the white.
Oh.
Not to cook it, so you put the cold to the warm. Not supposed to be mixing this, but Yeah, that looks better.
Taking out the clumps.
Yeah, but I'm also killing the air that's
okay.
in there.
That's okay. Just no curdles.
Yes, that's all right. I'm going to fill this right to the brim. So there's definitely some Scooby snacks for the kids.
Awesome. They're going to like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see. I'm just going to take the whole pan, stick it in the oven. Oh, sorry, in the fridge. All right, that's done. I've got to taste this though. What's wrong?
You'll see.
So now it's pausing again.
No. Somebody moved.
Somebody?
Moved it. Hey, Kofi and Puppy.
Oh.
Happy Halloween. No,
Yeah.
no. It's not the Nightmare Before Christmas anymore. It is Merry Christmas.
Yes, also I like your new song, man.
Yes. Awesome song,
the kids
by the way.
can have some of that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Really
I
like
wonder
the
if my
beat.
yeast isn't half dead. Because none of this is proofing the way it should. I've not used my yeast for my bread in like 6 months, so maybe my yeast is a little dead. I mean, it's proofing slowly. But we'll see. Just leave it alone. Sometimes it's the best thing to just leave it alone a little. We're still trying to fight with the internet demons. Try and get them to sort us out. All right. Whew. Last lady for a shave is going to be that biltong quiche. So let me take this, spray that. All right, wipe that out. All right. So before I do any of that, let me first do this. I've got to get a pan. All right. So like I say, still fighting the internet demons. Let me put that guy down there. That can go there. That guy can go there. All right. Let me get some onions going here. This biltong quiche is absolutely phenomenal. So I keep making it because I like it so much. Now, you can go and dice some onions, but I'm going to do the cheat. I've already bought diced onions because we use so much of them. Understand, you're all day just dicing onions. That's a waste of time. So we buy them already diced, pre-diced, buy them in. 175. Sometimes you get some leaves with them. It's a little much. There we go. That's good, huh? How's that taste? All right. Kids approved.
Kids like it.
All right. Here we go. Onions. All right. I've got to make that base quickly. So we've got to press another base. This will be the savory one. So now we're actually starting with our food. Let me have a peek and see.
You need another bowl?
No, not a bowl. All right, I'm just watching the milk tart down there. It seems to be doing okay. I've just cleaned this one out. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Egg, flour. You know?
Okay.
So I'm going to do another 250. But no sugar this time because it's a savory base. All right, you need to roll or press the base in for me though. -0, -1.
Our young one is even trying
Trying what?
the custard.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good stuff, man. 182. I'm gonna be short, really? 10 grams, 5 grams. Wow. Could I not have just scooped that little bit more extra? There we go. There we go. And 60 grams butter. All right, here we go. Let me see before I salt. Yeah, we've got 3 grams salt. Celtic salt. That's why I'm grinding it. All right. Now someday, if our ISP can actually sort out our problems, I don't know what is going on, but since they did the upgrade in the area, we're having a very hard time with the live streams because they keep dropping our internet upload speed. Although we're paying, you know, for a proper speed, we're not getting it. So we have now been on the line with them twice today. So let's see. Yep, you see, and then we're losing people again because it sucks to watch fucking everything stop-start the whole time. Yes, man. What a mission. And I don't blame anyone for leaving if it's that bad, you know. All right, so I'm making a base for the quiche again. All right, here we go. Get this all nice and crumbly. All right, there we go. Add egg. 60 grams of egg. There's an egg. Yeah, I got the liquid egg, so I cheat. It's like 1 extra large egg. So what is the feedback from our fabulous ISP? Why are they making a racket? Oh, there goes my young boy. Upset with the world. Don't worry, Nicole will deal with all of that. Someone has to. All right. Get a spatula. Sorry, chaos and mayhem ensues in the back area over there. I don't know what's going on there. everybody, killing everybody else. Children. All right, so we're going to, for the biltong quiche, for those guys, or for you guys who have not seen what we do, it's actually pretty cool. We're going to dice some, we're going to dice some, or we're going to use some diced onions. We put some butter, lard, olive oil, whatever you want in the pan. We're going to just get them nice and translucent. And then I'm going to dice up some biltong. And I'm going to add some grated cheddar cheese, which I have not grated. Awesome. So I can do that real quick. All right. The bread roll's almost ready. I'm going to get a little bigger though. The bread is getting there. Let me see. Where's my grater? Over here. So let me grate that real quick. And we'll have some grated cheese. All right, there we go. I'll just grate it on the table. Rub it into the bowl, straight into the bowl. Let me see, I got another bowl here that I used for the bread, so I might as well just use that while Nicole waits. Sorry, she's got the kids and the internet and everything else to try and sort out. I think we need to move ISPs. I think that's the answer, the $1 million answer to the question. All right, here we go. Get some cheese. All right, got a big block of this stuff. All right, let me grate that real quick. So we're going to use a ½ pound of cheese. So the onions is 175 grams. I think the last time I said it's like 5 onions or something. Don't bump the camera. You guys keep coming in here and you keep bumping the camera. All right, sorry, I'm just trying to find my knife because I forgot about the cheese. Of course I did. All right, let's get it's about a half a pound of cheese. So I'm just gonna cut the block instead of grabbing the whole thing. Let me see, where are we at? It's a little much. Might as well grate all of that. All right. Then we're gonna mix it with the onions and some egg and all the good things. And we're going to bake it in the oven for like 15 minutes, and then we should be 15-20 minutes, so we should be good. And then I'm going to make the fire shortly so we can put those steaks on. All right, there we go. All right. Like I say, it's about a ½ pound of cheese. We're going to do a cup and a half of eggs. How many eggs were those? Sorry, 4 eggs, and then a cup and a half of cream. Cup and a half of eggs. Yeah. So 4 eggs, extra large, and about a cup and a half of cream. Sorry, something happened to the small boy, so he is heavily upset with the rest of the family right now. None impressed. All right, let's see where we're at. 218, yeah, that's going to be good. It's about right. All right, so that's perfect. That's the exact right amount. And grate this a little bit just for good luck. Put that elsewhere. There we go. That's looking good. Normally do this with gloves. It helps protect your fingers a little. There we go. All right. Put that in there. Got this little bowl I kept the eggs in. I might as well just put that in there. Still have no idea what's going on in the back there or what's going on with the internet. So I'm just cooking, man. I'm just cooking. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let me see what these guys look like. They are cooking. Yeah, I just leave them alone. I have no idea how long they're going to take because I haven't used this oven and I don't know how long. All right, so here we go. I think that's good. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, I think that's good. All right, sorry, small problem, but all sorted. All right, there we go. All right, so we've got the onions, the butter, the cheddar cheese. All right, sorry, Nicole's got the small guy. He's in need of a little bit more mom time. So we've never done a stream this long, so of course that is causing all kinds of issues because we got to also watch the kids, you know. Let me just get a spatula. I'll rub this out. All right, here we go. The bread's looking good, all of it, yeah. Except the rye bread. Rye bread's dead. That's going nowhere. I think I'm going to write that off as a bad idea. All right, here we go. All right. All right. Let me see. You can always open CommyTube and pop out the chat there. YouTube is choppy, but the audio is smoother. Yes, I don't know. It's our internet, man. These guys keep dropping us. We've got supposed to have a. Sorry, that's Spaz Out and Neuro. Neuro, we have a gig service, but like I go in and I do a speed test and it runs at like 40 up, and then I go and do a speed test and it runs at like 2 up. So there's some problem from the ISP side that's causing an issue. And I don't have a computer here because I'm cooking, so I can't read while I'm cooking. So that's the problem, man, is the ISP is messing with us. You know? That's the problem. So, all right, that can just stay right there. Let me see where we got cheddar. I need the egg and the cream and then 150 grams of biltong. Let me go fetch the biltong quick. let me get the biltong and let me get the knife. And so this is what someone was mentioning, is they have some extra dry biltong that they end up with always. I'm gonna put this over here. Let me move all of this stuff. I don't need any of this anymore before I drop it and break it and do stuff. All right, there we go. Sorry for the noise. So people were saying they have extra dry biltong, and then they don't know what to do with it. So I should make a quiche, which I did, and it came out pretty good. And now I'm so impressed. I keep making the quiche because it's that good. So let me do this. All right, so I want 150 grams of this extra dry biltong. I'm going to just throw this down here, and I'm going to dice it up, and I'm just going to scrape it into the bowl. All right, you want to dice this up as best you can. So it's basically bits of biltong. So we make it all kind of little fine pieces of biltong through the quiche. So let's see. We'll dice as much as we need to kind of like end up. You're going to be able to do that base for me. I'll grab him when I'm done here. That's like the last thing. I don't know how long that Milktart, this oven's not really right for the Milktart, but I'm trying.
So just as a live would have it, we will have Spectrum live in the house.
Oh, are they coming here?
2 to 3.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
On Christmas. I have to give them credit for that one.
All right. Well, maybe we don't change. I was just saying I'm going to have to change my ISP.
They have been very nice. The people I spoke to, kid crying, and hey, they still hung out with me. So I'll give them credit on that one.
All right. All right. So, see, I might be a little short. I might need a little more. I'll grab him from you now.
No
Nicole.
issue.
I'll
The
grab him
gloves
from
are
you
for
now.
my Band-Aid finger anyways.
Okay.
This is family food. It's a little different.
Yeah.
No, I tried to see if I could take off a chunk of meat on my middle finger, on my right hand of all hands, you know. I am right-handed. Somehow I don't think that's going to help with food production.
No, not really. Let me see. You're just a little short. Yeah. I'll go fetch the other bag. It's the old dry biltong.
Oh, yum.
Yes, so we're putting it in the quiche.
Yum.
A little harder to cut up, but that's okay. There we go. All right, so we need like 20, 30
Oh,
grams.
no, we didn't. Did you tell everybody what's going on? Anyone who's on here?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Sorry, I'm right in front of the camera washing my hands. Yeah, it's not us. It's the internet speed. There's some issue. It keeps dropping.
And not for lack of trying to increase it either. We are doing our best to get it going.
All right.
Does Dad have your favorite stuff? Is there a piece that this one could... Oh, there you go. Would you like some?
You're welcome.
This is a biltong kit if I've ever seen one.
Right. 39.
Good stuff.
All right. Yeah, and I need to go make that fire shortly. There we go. That's pretty much that. Let's see.
Did you see Kopi and Poppy's notes on YouTube?
I did not.
Okay. They just said, do not play the audio backwards. Otherwise, you will summon people that you do not want.
Yes. I think he snuck in something from us there.
Either way, I did enjoy it. It was very nice.
Just washing my hands quick.
And the video was pretty cool too. I liked the music video for sure.
All right. It's going to sit on my mic this side. Well, the bread's looking good. The rye, I think, is dead. The bread is nice.
Right-eyed.
Yeah. All right. This is good. Let me get the last little bit of crumbs here. There we go. All right. So the only thing I need here is the egg and the cream. But that can wait a minute. Because I got to get that base made and baked. So that's done.
Okay.
You can just stick it in there. Come, young man. Oh, that is a good amount of biltong, man.
Yes.
I got you. You okay? All right. I got you. On my mic. Don't touch the oven.
There's no winning in here. It's a little hot no matter which side you have them on.
Yeah, I know. You good? All right. Don't worry, I'm going to have drool over my shoulder now. That's okay. I don't mind.
It's interesting how you really don't mind when it's your kids.
Yes.
Especially the fourth kid. You
Yes.
don't care anymore.
There we go. Sorry, he's probably rubbing up. Do me a favor. I'm just going to, I'll put it this side.
Okay.
That's fine. There we go. That should work.
How high do you want this guy?
Oh, as if you can do it similar to the other one. The other one is
Okay.
very pretty.
I don't
We'll bake it for a minute, and then I'll pop this in. And then once all of that's running, I can go make the fire just for everybody that's in a little later, etc. I mean, I know we've had all kinds of shit with
technical issues.
technical issues, which was outside of our control because apparently our ISP cannot keep our speed up. We've got a bunch of steaks in the sous vide running back here. So we're going to pull them out and throw them on a fire. They're at 125. The ribeye, which is about a 2.5 inch thick ribeye with a Frenched bone. So bone on, but the bone is Frenched. That's been in since 9. The rest, like 9:30. The rest went in at 11 when I switched on the stream. So I'm going to pull them off. I'm going to lay them out, put some salt and pepper on them. I did salt them, but I'll put a little bit of extra salt and pepper. And I'll check now. I will just slap them on a very hot fire and crust them up and take them off very quickly.
So, Neuro, is everything okay? Did everything make it to you?
Wow.
Yeah, no, I know they're having issues right now, but did you get everything?
Yeah, just let us know if you got it. I don't understand.
I
Fucking
even
hell.
snuck some extra stuff in there.
Yeah, we even got extra things for you. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Because it was supposed to be Saturday.
yes.
Which-
I actually
that's
thought
right.
it was Monday. I
They-
still told Nero Monday it should be delivered. Oh, man. Did you get everything? Is it all right? Don't worry. We've had a few oopses this season, but I mean, it's not, we don't personally deliver. So, I mean, we can only give it to the carriers, and the carriers got to do what the carriers do.
You guys will like this. So we
Give me a
had
second.
something returned to us from one of our customers who chose for a second day air. And then I was told when not all of it was returned, obviously something busted, that no claim could be approved. I said, but you busted it and you returned it to me instead of my customer. I'm confused.
Yes. So they take the package, they break it,
Yes.
half the stock is gone because it got broken, sends it back to us, the remaining stock, and says there was a problem. Doesn't say what the problem was and who drop kicked it. And then
We were not notified. We saw the package.
no
There's no notification.
Yeah, no notification. So we get this box. I mean, it's Christmas time, so we've got a lot of packages in and out. So the package comes in, and I just leave it on the table because I don't know what it is. and I don't have time to check. So my youngest daughter, you know, she's in this habit of opening packages all the time.
Eager
so she
beaver.
asks if she can open the package. So I'm like, no, don't open it, which she does anyway. And there's like 2 pieces of like grocery in there. And I'm like, what is this? And I asked the call, and anyway, so we get busy, and later she checks, and it's this package that was actually, it paid for 2-day shipping with half the stuff missing. So we resent it. But I mean, and then when you put a claim in, they're like, no, well, we don't know what the issue was, but we're not paying the claim. So anyway,
interesting. He feels like biltong boy.
Yes.
Look at that biltong sticking out of the mouth, out of the beak. I know you guys probably can't see it. Video is glitching big time. I figured as much, Slidey Pie. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's
like they said, Spectrum's gonna come take a peek because it's not something we can control.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So they've been doing updates in our area, and it sounds like, don't worry, everything will be updated January 14th. I said, okay, well, I'm paying for higher speeds. Why is that not working now?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Why they upgraded the area just before Christmas, and everything was fine until they upgraded.
Yes.
And then since then we've had the glitchiness and all the other nonsense.
It's because it's not done upgrading.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh, the bread's looking good. Don't bang these guys, it'll actually go flat if you do, so you've got to be real careful.
Wow. So,
What?
I don't know if you read that. Neuro says it was all good. They had planned on keeping it until he proved that it was delivered to the person. That's not nice.
Keeping what?
His box.
Who wants to keep it?
Whomever it was delivered to.
Really?
You can't do that.
So how are you going to find them if it's not your delivery? You know? That is insane.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you found it.
Yes,
Man.
kudos to you for tracking it down. Most people, I will admit, do not do that. So thank you for doing that. I saw someone posting out the other day about a missed delivery of a package, and the only advice that locals could give them is dispute it and make sure you get your money back. But people forget that the company did their part, and they did send it.
Yes.
So it's kudos to you for looking it up and finding it.
Absolutely.
Booty Warrior is on YouTube.
Booty Warrior. Well, there we go.
Booty.
All right. Mom's got you. Mom's got you. Sorry, I got a shirt full of boy.
I will go change said boy. I'll excuse myself
No
for a
problem.
minute. See you soon.
All right. You know what I'll do? I'll take that small one. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Bread rolls there. The bread is almost ready. All right, let me finish this guy up. So we want the 240 grams of eggs, and we want the 1.5 cups of cream. I'm going to be short on eggs. Sorry, I'm just going to go get some more eggs. Just walking to my back fridge because we have multiple in here. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry about the video, man. I've plugged out everything. The only thing we literally have on there is the stream. There's nothing else going on our internet today, just to try and make sure we keep it as good as possible. All right. Egg. Oh, and then I forgot. I got to put the spices in. So we do 5 grams salt. I got to write that down because I keep remembering it, but I don't actually put it in the recipe, you know, which is a little stupid. There we go. Nope, that's not enough. That's a ½ pound, not 4 eggs. Getting my things confused here. There we go. All right, eggs in the fridge. We mix this together first. Get this all coated up in egg. All right. And then, yeah, I'm going to go do the fire shortly. As soon as this is ready, go get the fire made. Right, and this thing, of course, is completely keto friendly. So you can chow this if you don't eat flour and stuff. That's also why I like making it, because it is good for me. Really. And I'm going to check those Milktarts down here in a minute, see what they look like. All right. All right, here we go. So that's going to be for the quiche. Then 5 grams salt, 2 grams pepper, and 3 grams mixed herbs. And the reason the mixed herbs is 3 grams is because I like that green, herby taste and look in the quiche. Let me write that down. 5 grams salt, 2 gram pepper, 3 gram mixed herbs. Right. Right, and a bit of pepper. There we go. Right. Have I got a hair somewhere causing problems? All right. So that is the quiche, all done and dusted. All right. So let's see. All right, Marcus is back. So let us know, lemon curd. Oh, Merry Christmas, Lemon. We have all kinds of problems with our stream because our internet, our ISP is causing problems. So they're apparently going to be here too to try and fix it, but our upload speed keeps dropping. We're supposed to be at 40 up, and it keeps going down to like 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Then they reset it, and it's up to 40, then it comes down again. That can go.
May I? Okay.
These I'm done with. So the stream keeps going. Anyway, we got steaks in the sous vide, been in there. The big one. So we've got a ribeye that's bone-in, French bone that's been in there since about 9:30, and I put some steaks in at about 11 when we started the stream. So they've been in the sous vide at 125. So I'm just going to take them out, pat dry them, and I'm going to stick them on a hot fire, which I'm going to make momentarily. And then we've made, that is Spectrum. Sorry. So I've got bread that I've made that we're proofing. As soon as that's ready, we're going to stick it in the oven. These guys are almost ready, so we're making bread and bread rolls. I tried some rye bread, but it seems dead. It doesn't want to do anything, so we're not going to worry about that. I might just bake it and the kids can eat it anyway. I've got a, let me show you. I've got a dessert milk tart, which is sitting in the fridge cooling. So I've made this guy already, the dessert milk tart. So it's still a little wobbly because it's still a little warm, but that'll cool down. So once that's cold, we'll put some cinnamon on and eat some of that. All right, and then I've got a couple of milk tarts baking in the oven, which I'm about to check. So I'm going to just move this over a little bit. Let's go see what's going on down here, because I haven't checked these guys and they didn't look like they were ready yet. But I mean, they are baking. That's looking good. I'll turn this a little. I guess about 30 minutes on this, it should be done. It's like a baked custard flan type thing. This normally takes about an hour to bake, but this oven is exceptionally slow. So I guess about another 20 minutes. They're looking good though. Let me do that at 20. And then I'm making a quiche, which I've now made numerous times, but I'm going to make again.
Just because we're selfish and like it a lot.
Oh, that quiche is good. So I'm making a quiche. This is the filling for the quiche, and the base is baking. And as soon as that is done, I'm going to put this in, and then we're going to bake that. And as soon as that's in, I'm going to go make the fire. All right, so that's basically that. Let me try and
Would you like a hand?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. There we go. Is it coffee time or what time is it? Soda water time?
Soda water time, yes.
All right, can I grab this guy? You get us a soda water.
You may.
Hello, boy.
He's getting
Hello,
a little
boy.
tired, so
Yes,
why not
I
have
think
some
so.
cuddles?
All right. So we're basically just waiting for the base to cook. Once the base is cooked through, this is almost ready. Oh, did I not finish my coffee? Thank you. So as soon as the breads are ready, which they are close, we'll bake them. I might put them in same time as yes, that's Dad on there. Huh? How is that? That's weird. No. And then I might bake the breads the same time as the quiche. Get them all baked off same time. I normally like them to proof a little higher, but I think my yeast is a little dead. I'll bake these anyway, even though they are dead. We'll just bake them off. I'll mess around with that rye recipe. All right. Here we go. Cheese. Oh, this quiche is so good. I'll bake the bread, I think, the same time as the quiche.
Okay. Have your hand back.
Yes. All right. Why is it too loud? Are people complaining that I'm screaming at them?
It was pointing the opposite way from your mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess about another 2 minutes on that guy.
Sorry, they couldn't hear me. It was pointing opposite way from your mouth.
Okay.
There, so
I'm sorry.
I'm a little worried that it's probably not catching you properly.
Yeah, this guy will go down for a nap shortly. And then as soon as all of this is in, I'm going to go make the fire. So Nicole's going to have to entertain you.
Entertainment. So, did you save any of that biltong for us, or is it all in the quiche there?
What biltong?
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the quiche, man.
Has anyone else tried the biltong quiche yet?
If anybody else hasn't, I'll try and, honestly try and get this recipe out. This is very good.
And simple.
Yes, and very simple.
Yeah.
In fact, I wonder if you add some almond flour to this mix with a little bit of extra... Stiffen it, and then you might not need to make a crust for it, like a crustless. I actually think that would work.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did you see that Lemon added in that the rye bread sometimes is hard to rise, so it's best to do overnight?
Yes. Yeah, no, I'll believe it now, but I think my yeast, I think, is also a little dead. It didn't bloom as nicely as it should have. And I've had it a long time. So, I mean, I haven't baked bread for the better part of 6 months. It's been an absolute madhouse.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
I'm not going to lie. I had a standing order for bread when I was pregnant for this one at the last little bit.
I used to make 6 loaves a week.
Yeah.
Like, Sunday comes Sunday, I make 6 loaves. But I guess after he was born...
Yeah, I went back to carnivore.
Yeah, he's 8 months old. I mean, we just didn't get time, and it's been quite rough. Let me check this base out quick. Sorry, Nicole.
Yeah.
Let me see. A little longer. Another minute. No, we've just... but that's good to know because it is very slow. It looks like it is rising. It looks like it's rising.
I think so too. I think so too.
So maybe I just leave it.
And also bake it later this evening.
Yeah, we just keep an eye on it.
Or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I mean, it's got heat here, so I don't know how good the heat is for it. I'll move it right back.
Yeah.
You know, turn that around a little. It looks like it's rising. It's not rising greatly.
So Lemon does say it's just dense. It does not rise like white.
Yes,
which I remember that.
No, we always had, but I mean, it's been like 2 hours, so, you know.
But it also has been about 5 years.
It's been about 5 years since I made it, so it's a real simple recipe. But yeah, it's nonsense bread. So
thank you, Lemon. Lemon says we are adorable.
Thank you. I got it.
I see it. I see it. I got it.
Thank you. I keep feeling it.
That's me. I got the bush out today.
Sorry.
You know, for the monkey man, I brought out the bush.
Yes. All right, so again, base baked. That is so pretty, man. So yeah, I think these are ready to go. The normal breads. I mean, they're not as high as I want, but you know, eventually.
Look,
So
Krista.
here we go.
You see? No.
There we go. There you guys can see what it looks like. That looks real nice.
You see?
I'm just gonna stick a probe in here and just make sure that we hit them. Yeah, 201, 200. Yeah, we're good. All right. I can actually switch this off. I don't think we're not going to need the range for anything else. I'm just going to put this here. Let me see. I don't know how much this will take. I thought it would take all of it, but I'm not sure it will. It might. It might not. Oh, maybe. I want to try and adapt the recipes. I like making a recipe where, you know, your base is a specific amount, and that takes exactly the quiche amount. So everything is exact. So your base works out to take exactly what the quiche is. You know what so the base is big enough to take the quiche you make. So there's no overruns and no waste. I think this is going to overrun, but you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to waste this. Yeah. It's going to overrun, and that's okay. It'll run over the sides a little, and that's all right, because the base is still at the bottom. Oh, they here?
No.
Okay.
I heard honking. It could have been our neighbors across the way.
Sorry, the Spectrum guys are coming to come, and that impressed me. On Christmas Day, man. Wow. So I just was talking about changing ISPs. Now I'm like, man. You know, when someone's prepared to come out on Christmas Day, it's like, yeah.
They've answered all of my phone calls, too.
Yep. So, I mean, I'll give them that. Unless they know they got problems and they just up for that. All right. So I'm going to pop. I'll put this at the top. Let me put this at the top. All right. I'm going to...
Okay, now Spectrum's here.
Of course.
I'll be back.
Let me see. These are hot pans in there. Let me put the bread rolls at the bottom. And I'll put the bread. Let me see. I've got one pan left here. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to work. I'll put the 3 breads on this pan. And then I'm going to go make a fire. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stop camera. Oh, actually, we'll see now because Spectrum's here, so we'll see now what's the next plan of action. All right, so I'll leave that. So, fun fact. Hold on 1 second. Yes. You just have to hang around there, boy. Sorry, my oldest son, of course, has to be a nonsense, so now he can sit behind me in the kitchen where I can keep an eye on him. So, right, let's see. Let's get rid of these guys. Pop them straight up at the top here. All right. And then this is all done, and that's done, and I've got to go make the fire. All right, so that's 10 minutes. That gives me 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an egg carton here. If I can get it out. There we go. So I take an egg carton. All right. And I'm just going to put the charcoal on this. And we're going to make the fire outside. So you guys will probably hear me. So I'm going to disappear off the camera for a minute. Just so I can get that going. All right, so these guys probably want to plug our modem out, and we've got a live stream, so that makes things complicated, real complicated. So let me get this going. Otherwise, they must just leave it till 3 o'clock or 2:30 or something, and let us just get done with the stream at least. So, do they want to plug the modem out?
Are you going to be able to do diagnostics first, or do you need to plug us out?
Because we got a live stream going as we speak. Like I'm live on the air.
You have a hotspot?
No, we have cameras and we are live broadcasting right now.
Yeah, I have to take it down.
Okay, all right, we can't take it down right now. We got to take it down at 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't take it down right now.
We're off at 3.
We are off at 3.
7.
2 o'clock. So we'd probably be off at 3 because I'm about to make a fire and stuff like that now.
All right, let me check with my boss to see what he wants me to do.
All right.
He's
I
not
need to
gonna
get
allow
through here.
me to just sit here for an
No,
hour.
I agree.
So
But it's like, I mean, I've phoned Spectrum twice. We've been on the phone the whole time with these guys. I don't know. Ugh. All right. Problem is not the modem. The problem is on their side. Well, unless it's the modem, they've got to swap it. Sorry. I want to take this.
You can bring the charcoal in here. I don't know what you're going to do with
That doesn't
it.
help. I can't make a fire in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is.
This is the problem: is we live stream and the live stream is a problem
what
because
we're
we can't
doing.
get
It's
the
something with
speeds to
Spectrum
do the
themselves. There's
uploads.
been a lot of updates in the area, and it's one of those things we cannot control what's been going on. So hopefully that'll be up and running again soon. And someone has learned how to take out their pacifier, put it back in, pull it off, throw it around, you know, all the good stuff kids do. So he may be playing while in my arms. You speaking at all, or is it on me?
No, it's on you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm live. The mic's on. I'm just trying to make the fire not burn myself.
I was double checking, making sure we weren't both speaking. Okay.
No, I'm keeping quiet right now.
Sorry, I thought I would verify whom is on the mic right now. Looks like it is me. We don't mean to send our Spectrum guy away who came so quickly, but he's a little ahead of schedule for us, unfortunately. You dumped Spectrum years ago, Spaz out. I'm not going to lie, though. They have so far been the best in this area. We tried AT&T. I think I had 5 scheduled appointments, and they didn't show for 5 scheduled appointments. So I have this fear of them not coming again. So I think I'll skip AT&T. We are, of course, on a countdown. As everyone knows, we are working to move up and out to better and greater things. So 287's calling our name. And as that happens, we will definitely set up something a little bit stronger, a little bit more reliable than what we have had so far. But that's ground up, so we've got some work to do.
Right.
Anton's been frivolously working to set everything up there. Yeah, I think everybody has beef with AT&T. That's what I hear. But you know what kills me is they have such good products if we could just get it in.
Well, so I know someone, I mean, obviously I will not name names, but I know someone that works for AT&T, and even they have Spectrum.
Yes.
Internet.
Yeah.
But they're looking at
Comcast?
I don't know if it's Comcast, but it's one of the other ones
Yeah.
that's just, they've actually just been bought out by Verizon, which is apparently the good stuff, but you got to have them around here.
I think they've been coming into the nearby
It's
neighborhoods, but they're not here.
Yeah, it's not the one we're thinking of. It's
No, I
Frontier.
understand. Frontier,
Sorry,
yeah.
Frontier, yes. So
That's okay. We will, of course, be out of here before we know it. So we're not going to stress too much in this location. We'll just do what we can. Yes, you're about to get some fiber too, Jody. There you go.
yeah, man, I'm tired of this like up and down nonsense. It's killing me. Because you know, you put all the effort in, and I'm so motivated to come and do some good stuff, and then
Womp womp.
Yeah, I know exactly what.
We are changed. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas
Hey.
to you.
Oh,
Now, who is We Are Changed today?
hello, Steph.
Hi,
How are
Steph.
you?
Good to have you.
All right, that's awesome.
We hope we got all of our Merry Christmas. Merry Christmases to you and your team.
I did. I messaged Steph. I messaged Luke. I messaged Martha.
It's
I messaged
me.
Matt.
It is Luke.
Oh, is it Luke? Well, Luke, Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas, Luke.
Yeah, I did message you, man. So yeah, you missed all the action. We've done a lot of cooking. I've
Not
got some.
the last minutes yet, Lemon.
Oh.
We've got an hour. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we still got about an hour. We want I'm gonna pull the steaks out in a little bit. I've just started the fire. I've got the quiches cooking in the oven, and I've got the breads in the oven. They've been in for about 7-8 minutes. The bread's about 15 minutes, and it should be done. I got the rice back there. We'll see if they're gonna proof up.
Lemon says just wait.
Yeah, I'll leave him alone. I'm gonna follow your advice. And
Lemon, he has no patience. Have
Yes.
you met the man?
Do we have a mailing address for Lemon? Because if they're not proofing, I'm gonna bake one and mail it to you. All right, if they don't proof, I'm gonna.
We'll mail you a brick. How about
Yes, I'll
that?
mail you a brick. All right, so.
Do you
let me
want to
see
show
quickly.
that milk tart that's
Yes.
in the fridge?
Let me move this guy just a little. Sorry, we're so limited on space. I made so many things today, and I think this guy is just about ready. So this is a baked milk tart. Yeah, there we go. So these guys, I think, have been in here about an hour and a half.
See, Lemon did the same thing you did. He's East Coast time, not Central.
Yeah, man.
We still have another hour.
All right, so let me just check the temp in these things. This is awesome. This is like a baked custard.
If you guys look at the overhead cam on the top left, you'll see it.
This is spot on, 195. That took like an hour and a half or longer. I don't know. This oven is not very fast. But anyway, so here are 2 baked custards. So these are going to go into the fridge. All right. I'm just going to take the whole pan just like that.
I'll
Just
open the door.
Open the fridge for me. I'm
Which
just going to stick
one?
these in.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
That looks like the best spot.
Yeah.
Now I will say, not to rag on, where the monkey man is from, but most of our clientele from South Africa are not familiar with baked milk tart.
No. So we baked. So we made bread. So I got like 5 bread rolls and 3 loaves of bread. Then I made the rice. So we're leaving that alone. Lemon says it's gonna proof. I don't know. I'm like, but let's leave it. Then I made the milk tarts. So the 2 baked ones, and the milk tarts like a baked custard. So I made 2 without a crust that you bake in just a normal oven. But if they're very, very watery. So if you have them in something like this that's got a big fan, as soon as they start proofing up, they just blow all over the place. I've done that. I've cleaned that out 2 days. Clean that oven. Then I made
Smells good.
like a dessert milk tart, which is also like a baked custard. Not a baked custard, it's a cooked custard, and that goes in a base, like a pre-made base. Sorry, we got Spectrum here because we've got upload problems, so they're gonna try and fix our problem. But we told them we're streaming live, so we can't kind of touch anything right now. So I made a dessert. Like a pudding. It's the milk tart's like a pudding you make in a pot, and you pour it into a base. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so and it's just setting in the fridge. So this guy I already made. I think you guys can see that. So it's still a little wobbly. Actually, stick a probe in here and see what it probes out at. But this should set. Yeah, so this is still around 85 degrees. So once that cools, we'll put cinnamon on and we'll show you guys. That's why we're finishing at 3. We will dish up all of these things and show you what they look like. So I made that custard and there was a little bit left, so the kids ate that. And then I made a quiche, which is in the oven right now, and the breads are in there baking. So I made a biltong quiche, which is phenomenal. I have now made that more than once. I cannot get enough of this thing. And I'm not one that's like that phased about different foods, but this is fucking awesome. So I'm making that. Let me talk about that. This is about to cry. Let me just check what this looks like. Ooh, that looks good. That looks very good. So I'm going to turn this quiche just so you guys know. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's just beautiful. All right, I'm going to turn that. I'm going to turn the breads quickly. I think the bread rolls are done. So this is our Christmas kind of meal. And because we missed a bunch of streams, I thought, you know what? Let's just do a long one on Christmas Day. I'll show you guys what we're cooking. And then let me just see the bread rolls. Where are we at? Yeah, the bread rolls are done. The other breads are not. All right, I'm going to give it another 5. All right, so we've got some bread rolls, freshly baked, freshly made. Where's my? I got one that's got a grate on it. There we go. All right.
Spectrum's going to hang out for a little bit with us.
All right, no problem. I'm going to try and rush. Yeah, please give him some
All
biltong.
right.
I'm going to try. I'm trying to push so he can do his job.
Eaten?
All right. So fresh bread rolls.
Are you still hungry?
And then.
Okay, then you can take this
home. That's the
home.
first step. All right. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to go check up on that fire real quick. As soon as Nicole walks back, I'm going to check up on the fire. And then we're going to pull those steaks. I don't want to pull them too soon, but that's going to be awesome.
Very welcome. Sorry, what can I do?
If you talk to the people for a minute,
Yeah.
I just want to. Oh, you know what you can do? Just check the fire for me outside.
I can do that.
If you check the fire.
Hey, he's trusting me with the fire.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you marry your wife, you're gonna have to trust her, man. If you can't trust her, you got bigger problems. All right, that's the bread. The other loaves will be out shortly. Then I'll pack them here, 3 of them. Leave those guys to proof.
It smells good.
And we'll see what that quiche looks like. And always the probe. So you probe this for 195 degrees. If you hit 195 on these guys, you're good. The other bread we'll check now as well. For 195, I can actually switch this oven off. Sorry, I pulled the knob off because my son switches it on.
He likes to play with that oven. What can we say?
Yes.
It is red inside, a little bit of white, not very much. So I have a feeling you have a couple minutes.
All right, let me go check.
Verify that.
Yeah, let me go check.
My technical terms are not quite spot on.
I just want to check because if we can get that all done and dusted.
Salty, I love your note. We are not feeding, just sharing, okay? It's 1 pack of Wagyu. I think it'll do him some good. Last I checked, that's Luke's favorite, and I owe you some in your next box. I don't think I popped any in this last time. I took care of the lady's request.
Yeah, like maybe 10 minutes on that
That's
fire.
what I thought. Rent out a cabinet. The bread rolls look awesome and smell incredible. I have a feeling I've got some short people that will be very happy for those bread rolls.
Yeah, I actually want to cut one open and put butter on it, but you want a bread roll, boy? All right.
He will happily test it for you.
Yes.
Maybe take a pinch of the middle for the small one here.
Yeah. That's fine. Small one's tired.
He's very tired.
All right.
Do you want a bread knife?
Oh, I had this knife. Yeah, it's okay.
Are you done with these two?
Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. I actually pulled this paper out for the meat, which I am now using for the bread. I'll just dust off the crumbs. Michael, go get me 3 trays, please. And if you promise you're not going to make more trouble, then you can stay that side. Yes, go that side, young man. Nonsense.
That is our ever-growing older boy.
Yes, he was actually a very good baby. But man, from
He's
about
all
5, he's all boy. Yes,
all boy.
That's fine. Just stand there.
Stay there.
I'm gonna
Thank
have
you,
to go
sir.
get more
Michael, face
paper.
this way, please.
Yes, face this way. I don't want you on camera, young man.
We have a thing about our kids on camera. Really try not to do that.
So give that one to Trin, that one to May. Come back for yours. Trying to Spider-Man past the camera.
I think he may have Spider-Man fast.
Sorry, this is so soft that I can hardly cut it. Because it literally, I mean, you watch me take it out of the oven.
Terrible twos. He didn't quite do the terrible twos. Terrible fives.
Yeah, our kids were all good at like 2. Let me just show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. Let me do it on this one. There we go, all melting. Our kids were actually fine when they were younger, or at 2, because they could all talk. So they could explain to us what they had, what they were trying to do or feel or need or whatever. So that seemed to have dampened that a lot.
We're very particular about speech with our children.
Yeah. So all our kids could pretty much speak fluently. At
Full sentences.
Full sentences at 2. There we go. 195, 196. That is about as perfect as you will get. Let me see. And this guy is almost done.
Little bit wiggly.
Ooh, that is going to be very good.
Remember, it's deeper than the others.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's
It'll take
taking longer. I need another.
So Slidey
Glove.
Pie asks where you are from. Yes, Lemon did reply South Africa, but didn't go any further. I don't know if you're going to take it further on the question or not.
So I'm from Pretoria, South Africa, which is the capital of the country. A lot of people think Cape Town is the capital. Cape Town is not. Cape Town is the mother city, and it's called that because that's the city it was birthed from. That's where the first settlers came in. And a lot of people think there are 3 capitals. There are not. There's one. It's called Pretoria, and I'm from there. I'm originally from Johannesburg, which is nothing. It's just Johannesburg's the gold city. But I lived in Pretoria a long time before I came here. So I basically pretty much just left school and then went and moved, and I lived there my entire life till I came to the US. I always tell people I upgraded. So I lived in Joburg, upgraded to Pretoria, then I upgraded to Texas. I haven't found an upgrade to Texas yet, no offense.
I don't know. Oklahoma sure is appealing.
Oh, you know what? It's just regulations, man. It seems like we might have less regulations in Oklahoma.
I didn't know Oklahoma had a mountain front, though.
Yes,
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I like the idea of mountains and scenery.
Yep.
I am from Texas, so I've had a lot of Great Plains in my life. A lot of flat.
All right, there we go. That's the bread done. I'm gonna fold this over. I'm gonna get those steaks out. I don't want to splash the steak juice on the meat or on the bread.
So Nura says he's eating. What are you eating? Biltong or something else? What's everyone having for Christmas dinner? Or Hanukkah dinner? Or whatever you want to call it dinner. If you go for neither.
So should I make a herb, salty, peppery, herby, buttery, garlicky thing for the big boy? Let's see.
So Luke says that Florida is the best state.
You know, Luke, I want to agree with you, but there's those what's those big windy things that come around in the spring?
Ooh,
yeah, those ones.
You had a few of those this year, if I remember correct, Luke.
Yes.
A few of those big
I want to call them
windy
cyclones, but they're not cyclones.
Hurricanes.
Sorry.
Wrong hemisphere.
Yes, where I'm from, it's called a cyclone. All right, so this has been in the range or in the sous vide at 125 since 9 a.m. It's 2:15 now. So that's a few hours, and you're gonna see this thing is like real soft. So I'm gonna open that up. Then I got these couple of steaks as well.
Very nice. Neuro had homemade Polish cooking
Oh,
from the
nice.
in-laws.
Cool.
That sounds good.
Cool.
And Lynn said for Christmas breakfast he had a country ham and biscuits.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, very good food.
All right, I think that quiche is done. Let me just see.
I think I have one falling asleep on me.
Yeah, why don't you go put that boy
I
down?
will. I'll be back.
No, that one's still wobbly. I'm going to reduce the heat and cook it some more. All right, so these are the steaks. These have been in since 11, so they've had 3 hours in the sous vide. This one's at about 5 in the sous vide. So this can get messy, so I want to try not to mess it up too much. I'm going to move the bread out the way so I don't splash any of the juice on. I took my scissors because I said I don't need it anymore. All right. Okay, so this is the ribeye. All right. So that is at 125 now. So we're going to hit these guys on a hot fire. Nicole, sorry, one question. One of those stainless steel little silver bowls. Can I have one? Just one of them. You know the little ones?
Yeah.
I just want to make the butter mix quickly.
Okay, give me a second.
All right, so there we go. And I'm going to show you something with this. It's very interesting. I've sous vide a chicken, but that, man, I can't eat a sous vide chicken.
Do I
it's
have
very
time
nice.
to dishwash or hand wash?
What is in it? Flour.
I don't know.
No, just spray it out, and I'll just
Okay.
get some, what's the name? It's not a problem because
It's fresh.
yeah.
Whatever it was.
All right, so these are not the greatest quality steaks, but they'll come out good. So I'm going to sear these things off, literally. I just want to dry them a little. Let me stick this in here.
You are sanitized.
All right, good, thanks. So I'm going to make a butter garlic herb mix, and I'm going to throw on the steaks when it comes out, and it can rest for a minute. We might switch off this camera, put it in the what's name, and take it outside.
I
when
can
hit
do that.
Yeah.
Can I do that now?
Yeah, we can do that. So just switch it off over there. So disconnect it from.
If you just turn off the screen, it'll be fine. Yes.
All right. I don't know. We'll see.
We've learned that works, remember?
Yeah. All right. Well, I've switched it off, so hopefully it's not going crazy. All right. So I'm going to pat these dry because we want to dry them a little. So I want to show you here. This is almost like Jello. It's so soft. So these things are at 125. 130 is medium rare. All right. So what we're going to do, I have put salt. I'm just going to put a little extra salt. All right. And of course my pepper's finished, so I have to go get some pepper quick. And these we're going to keep it real basic, man. We're not going to do a lot of effort here. Let me just get some pepper quick. Give me a second. I ran out. Just get some pepper here. I don't need a lot of pepper. Yeah, once we've actually set up on our new property, which we are working very hard on getting to, it'll actually be a lot better suited to this type of setup. We'll have some outside facilities, and it'll be a lot better. We want to gear it so we can actually do more of this, and we want to put some cabins and stuff on there. So when people travel to Texas, they might be able to come and just hang with us. All right, some pepper.
Grill cam is live.
Say again.
Grill cam is live.
All right.
Look at the big brain on me.
Yeah, that's why I married you, man.
Celtic sea salt. Yeah.
And black pepper, yeah. All right. So these guys are going to go fast. Oh, my kids want more bread. These guys are going to go fast. The big one's going to take a minute. So I want to try and hit like 132, 133 on the big one and then let it rest. All right. I've already salted this, so I'm not going to put too much salt. Just some pepper. All right. Michael, no more bread. No more bread. We're gonna put the meat on the fire now.
Vibe3 on YouTube said moves hand into a very slow thumbs up.
So this is a Wagyu ribeye. Hold on, Esme, why are you messing with the cat? She's like adjusting the knob there and stuff. Come on, sweetie. Come on.
It's that bread messing
Yes,
with your
bread
brain.
messing with the brain.
Sorry if we wiggled a little
Yeah,
bit.
sorry if we're wiggling the camera. We got 4 kids, man, and
There-
sometimes
There are 4 to
sometimes we
juggle.
should have had 2, you know.
No,
I
but
do
no
like
more.
my kids, but no
I've
more.
been asked when's next. No,
Mm.
no more, please.
All right, I think this guy's done, which means I can pretty much drag. Yeah.
It's a little wiggly.
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
30, 140. No, it's still going to go a little. 138. Got to hit at least 150. 155 on that.
Did you guys hear that? I was right.
oh, gonna be a long day.
It's one moment I get to say it. He's the one who cooks. I don't know things on that.
All right, let me. Oh, there goes the charger.
I'll grab it.
Yeah,
You got it?
It's fine. Yeah,
I'll just move it so it's not
yeah, so
dangling.
it's not dangly. Let me just grab a tray here. We can drag all of that. Normally we make sausage as well, but today we're making a lot of steak, so no sausage necessary.
More kids, the better, says Luke. I agree.
Oh, I agree, man.
But 4's
But 4, you know what, man?
4 with a business.
We work. I work at least 16 hours a day.
Yes.
Nicole is here, also working 13, 14 hours a day. I
Yes.
normally get here at like 3:30, start 4. She gets here at 7, so let's say 13 hours.
Okay.
And then we got 4
Here,
kids.
you grab that set up.
We homeschool.
Yes.
We try and be on all the streams we can. You know, we make everything ourselves for the last 3 months, 2 months.
3.
2 or 3 months. It's literally been us. So we lost some staff. We like Orange Man, and staff didn't like Orange Man, so they left. So we good on that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's been us.
But it's been us, and we shipped so much biltong. We did everything ourselves. So today is actually this is not work.
No.
This is just fun.
I'm almost antsy. I have printed stuff for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
So 4 kids. I think we've done our bit. No more, because we don't literally have time for more. And also, like, you got to make them. We don't even have time to make them right now. Is that too much information?
TMI.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I do agree. Everyone needs to populate this world with some good
More
people.
kids, man. More kids.
Please.
Everybody should have kids. They are awesome.
But don't listen to the doctors. Don't do anything the doctors
tell
say.
them we went to the birthing center.
Yes, this
Wow, that was
last one
good.
with our 4th, I was able to go to a birthing center for the first time. I had midwives only, did not see a physician whatsoever. That was by far the best experience I've ever had out of 4. The other 3 were all born in the hospital setting, and as a nurse, I thought that's what you did. I thought you went to the hospital to have babies. But number 3, I was asked why I was in the hospital. I am that very difficult patient who doesn't want to be poked, doesn't want to be touched, doesn't want to be checked on. Just leave me alone. Baby comes. It's interesting. You start the process and the baby comes out. I like to be unhooked from everything, walking around naturally, promoting everything to go through the process, and they asked why I was there. So this 4th one, we were able to go to birthing center, and he was born within an hour of us arriving. That was the quickest the midwife has had, but it was an incredible experience. It was so just peaceful. It didn't have a clinical feel to it. It was they are on a farm here in Argyle, and it's absolutely beautiful. We just were able to get in, get the bath going, baby out, and then go home. We were home within 4 hours of arriving.
Yes.
I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really cool. And then we came back here 3 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah. We were at the birthing center at 10:20.
10:20.
He was born 11:30.
Yes.
We were home at
3, because it's a 30-minute drive.
Yes. So we left the birthing center at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
Home at 3. Got probably asleep at 3:30. Back here at 7.
Yes. We were
And
back.
I opened the shop and I worked. And she, of course, didn't work because, the kid was brand new.
I took 3 solid days of not working.
3 days of not working. And then she was back on.
And then I was back.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah. What I will say is I did have contractions that night before and ringing customers out. I wouldn't advise that part. Don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do
That was
That was a bit much. That was maybe my max. But it was awesome. Wouldn't have them any other way. Love the kids with us.
Yeah. Yeah, we pretty much, I mean, we kind of, before COVID, really started walking away from stuff. We never put our kids in school or preschool. They were in like a private little school. I think 5. 10.
We shall keep the vampires away tonight.
Yes.
That's garlic.
Yes. So that's like 2 teaspoons of garlic. It's 100 grams of butter. So 100 grams is like one and a half cups, and then 10 grams of garlic. So 10% garlic. I'll do some salt and herbs. But anyway, we basically started walking away from stuff in 2017. Like we didn't 2017, 2018-ish. We still actually went to the doctors 2018, but that stopped in 2019.
Biggest thing is, as a healthcare worker, you are trained to think
forced
that the medical establishment is the way to go. So we went
Just
begrudgingly.
for context.
Begrudgingly.
Nicole's a nurse.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay,
already,
did you say that? All right, sorry.
But begrudgingly went to the doctor. When we went to the doctor, I would tell Anton, don't say anything that we're doing with the kids because they're not going to agree with it. That's sad. You shouldn't have to go somewhere and not say what you're doing. It makes no sense. Why are you there then? Which is what we've come to the conclusion of.
Yeah.
So
and then,
Luke's asking what your secret sauce is here. I don't know if he.
Oh no! So what I did is I got about 100 grams of butter. I did 5 grams, which is a teaspoon. So 100 grams of butter is like 3.5 ounces of butter. And then I did 2 teaspoons of garlic, 1 teaspoon of Celtic salt, and about 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs. And I'm just going to cake this on when the meat comes off the fire, which is going to go on now. But we're just going to pack it on top and let it sit with it. But yeah, we basically started walking away in 2018, 2019, and then of course 2020 we stopped everything. No medical. We're not with a medical system. We stay away from them. We stay away from we stay away from doctors. We stay away from schools. Teachers don't like us at all, which is a very good sign.
No one in the school districts like us. We have been, I guess, marked as the bad place to go if you're in the government, a part of the schools, anything to do community-wise. They're like, don't go to those guys. We're the black sheep in town, which I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yes, his go-to is always Italian herbs lemon. You've got that correct. And I'm sure you probably saw my answer, Harry Toe. I'll share with Anton as well. But finding a bag of Wagyu biltong in the fridge, if it's unopened, 100% open that guy up, smell it if you need to. You should be good to go as far as eating it. We were just talking about maybe lifting our 3-month time frame that we have on the bags and making it 6 months. Our standards as far as what we do from production to packing's really clean. We're very particular about how we handle the meats. I think you'll have a good amount of time on the product itself. And speaking of that, I did give some to our Spectrum guy. He walked through and smelling everything.
I'm
sorry. Need a probe?
Yeah, just pass me the red probe there. I don't care for the rest. It's just the big one that I got to make sure is right. I think that quiche can come out.
Luke says the medical system is a criminal system.
100. Just check that quiche. If it's, it should be done. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Luke, you are onto something. I was that terrible nurse who, after 2020, questioned everything. I swear I would have been fired. I was nurse manager over 2 units at the time that I left the hospital. So I had the post-surgical unit and I had the oncology unit. Those were the 2 units that were shut down from COVID. Of course, they used those units to house patients and what have you. So I would have been fired because I was already questioning everything going on. I was not a fan with what I was seeing in the hospitals. I used to tell my employees they have to get the flu shot or get a letter stating or saying that they were exempt from it, not because I care for it, but because it's policy. When it comes down to policy, I'm not a fan. If it's policies we're pushing, that person in the bed's just going to be a problem in the end. And that's exactly what I saw. Everything was money-based. And with COVID, a lot of the money that was transferring into the hospitals. If it was a COVID death, they got money not only faster, but more than what other payouts would be, which to me is very problematic. I view the person as the primary concern, not the money behind the person. So healthcare, it's frustrating to me nowadays. I chuckle at that was my entire life before when I met Anton, I guess. From when I was a teenager, I worked in healthcare. Against everything my family did. I was the only one that went that route, but I learned a lot, and now I question pretty much everything I learned. So I have relearned a lot of things and go back to the importance of diet, hence butter and real food, beef. We get, of course, all of you guys know we're carnivore diet, so we eat our vegetables through our meat, which I find now is probably one of the most beneficial ways to help your body heal, stay healthy, muscle build, all of those things. And yes, everyone's throwing around the Merry Christmases. I do
Sorry,
like
I know
that.
Nicole's talking. It's the fat in this meat. It's making the flames go absolutely insane.
No, the herbed butter is going to stay here. So after he rests that very thick ribeye with the bone out, he will put the butter on it. So don't worry, you don't want to do it while it's on the fire. That is on purpose. You want to put the butter on once you're resting the meat, and then it actually goes on the meat itself versus dripping off into the fire. I do not know much, but I can tell you that part. Previously, I think it's been a couple of years now, he did a video. It may have been Thanksgiving 2023, where he put some herbed butter on a steak like that for us as a family. It was very good. But yes, it's supposed to stay inside. He's going to do that at the end. Sorry, my screen was bumping around a little bit. Looks like we don't have too much going on YouTube. I hope the chat stream is a little bit better than, or the streams are a little bit better than they have been. We will have our lovely Spectrum guy fixing our splitter, it sounds like. It sounds like it is a problem with the devices because of the upgrades. Go figure. Anton was right.
Sorry, we can give the Spectrum man some food as well. Is that guy ready yet?
It needed a minute.
All right.
It may be ready now.
All right, I'll close the Weber up.
It was wiggly.
I think it's weak.
I think it's good now.
150. I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, I want to pop it in. Sorry, let me show you guys, and I've got to go tend to that meat. So that's that guy came out like. That's the quiche. Whoa.
May I turn
Yeah,
this
you
off?
can switch that off. All right, I'm going to put this in the fridge. These guys.
You were rambling about the fat. You can't rumble about fat while we're on stream.
I know, I'm sorry.
You leave me to talk. I couldn't hear him. Sorry about that.
Right.
Jody, you'll chuckle. He'll do that. Sometimes he'll start rambling about random things, and I have to stop. Are you talking to me or are you talking to you? Which is okay. I mean, I don't mind you talking to yourself, but I need to know what I should be doing. Thank you, Lemon. That's very good to hear. I'm very glad you've been able to hang out with us today. Everyone, actually.
Look at that.
So, Slidey Pie, you gave your husband the biltong last night. He tasted the Angus and likes the difference between it and regular jerky. Awesome. I love it, Slidey Pie. Biggest thing I always tell my American clientele is biltong is not only soft and tender, but it's aged meat, so it's on the verge of fermented, so very body happy. We used to have a lot of customers who did carnivore diet, keto diet, different types of things, or just had digestion irregularities prior to us even getting into the diets, and they would come to us to help them. So the biltong kind of regulated them, made their bodies feel better, kind of put them back in a normal cycle, and that's what I would say we have found personally. So we did the 28 days from October 20th to November 20th, right around there, something like that. Best decision ever to eat biltong only. I will say that really made my body feel good, but only regret I have is now I struggle to tolerate other things.
Sorry, I'm going to shake the camera outside probably a little bit because it's the only table I've got to work on. So if it moves.
If the camera outside moves, now you know. Wagyu is the best. Yes, Luke, we agree with you on that. Definitely enjoy the Wagyu biltong. That's my favorite for sure. And hey, TZ Burton, welcome in. Glad to have you. peeking in to see if I can see what in the world Anton's doing, but unfortunately everything's delayed, so I can't see anything right now, so that is okay. We will definitely catch up on that momentarily. He'll probably bring the steaks in and you guys can see everything a little bit better on the big screen, big camera. And yes, Merry Christmas, TZ Burton. Sorry about that. Yes, Neuro, you're right. Biltong, it's hard to pass up. I will say I do have a couple of customers that don't like it for various reasons. One thing I've learned, though, if you have trouble with teeth at all with beef jerky, the softness of biltong can help with that. I have a few customers who have me slice it thin for them, and that literally melts in your mouth.
Sorry, probe.
Okay.
I forget.
Forgot the probe. And it's just the tip of the probe, if I remember correctly. Speaking of, I will take a moment to talk about our sponsor. I know everyone has been yabbering online for it, but
Almost.
BiltongUSA.com, of course, sponsors this channel. And with Biltong USA, you can use S.T.F 10 and have 10% off of your order. Definitely a good time to stock up for the new year. With our 28-day challenge that we did for ourselves, we still have it open to our customers as well. I know Anton's going to put a reminder about that for the start of the new year. We want to encourage everybody to take some time for you, be healthy. I've got a couple of South Africans who joined us on it, and they have been testing themselves to the limit. One in particular is a set of brothers. They have been taking, I think it's about 15 pounds of biltong a week, roughly splitting it between the two of them and adding in some other foods. It's not just biltong, but one specifically lost over 12 pounds in 1 week. And of course, a lot of that is going to be water weight, which is just retained water on your body. So they are really reaping the benefits of cleaning out their diet for the time frame. They are on hold this week, so I'll get them back their biltong next week. But I'm excited to see how they continue to do. I can see their demeanor. They look happier. They look like they feel better.
Right.
And that I encourage
We can
with
go
everybody.
kill the camera outside. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was talking about our biltong.
Oh, okay.
So I was asked why you weren't putting the butter on outside, but I know you would lose it if you put it on outside.
I put it on these as they rest. You want to put it on when it starts resting. So, because if we put it on the fire, then it falls off. So when you turn it around. So now you leave it. So this has got to sit like 10 minutes. And I'm just going to cake it on nice and thick on this guy. The rest will have a little bit. But this guy can sit. So 10 minutes we eat.
Thank you, Neuro. Neuro's been boosting out our code.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go turn off the camera.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to go in front of the camera here. I've got to wash my hands. So there we go. All right, so this is the end of this is the result of the meat in the sous vide. That stuff is going to be amazing. And then let me see. So this guy is still a little wobbly, but I think we're getting there. So to show you, so this is the Milktart, but I think this guy will cut nicely. Let me see, where did I put it? So I just make sure. So what we do now, let me move that. All right, let me move that. I don't even know where my drink is. All right, so this is busy resting. That is going to get...
I zoom in?
Yeah.
All
this
right.
is going to get eaten, man.
Yes, definitely eaten.
All right.
Thank you, TZ Burton. Appreciate this Rumble Ranch there.
Oh, goody. Well, our stream is stabilized, so I'm glad about that.
Look at that meat. Can you guys see that? So TZ Burton says, I want to thank the both of you for sponsoring so many channels. Viva Fry, The Quartering, We Are Change. Don't forget We Are Change. And Merry Christmas to the Biltong family.
Yeah, thank you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. So this is the Milktart. This is cinnamon I'm putting on top. So you can make a fancy little form if you want.
May I? Make a fancy little form.
Yes. We can do it on one of the other ones. The baked ones.
Okay.
You wanna do an Africa or something?
No.
Oh, you want to just on this? Yeah. You can.
So
I don't know how. Yeah, this one should work.
This is what I used to do for a customer.
All
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing like the Africa on the.
No, I'm not that good.
No, you know the Hold on. Let me see. If I didn't get rid of them, did I get rid of them?
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, I did. No, the cookie cutter.
It's
You
the
just
crust
shake
already.
it in the. Yeah, did that crust up? Yeah, because remember this is a different.
It's
It's
a
a
different
different-
one
it's
from
not
what I
the one that I
normally
made, yeah.
do. I
Different.
can't play with it the same as the other one.
All right,
Okay, I messed it up. I'll fix it.
that's all right.
I'll fix it.
No, it's fine. Just all you do
I know, I will.
is just put more
I will.
what's in it, and then move that guy. No. Put him on there. Just move that guy over.
There you go.
There we go. This one, why I bought these is because they come with lids. So now we can close the lid up. Let me put this up here.
So what I used to do was a very pretty design when it's a softer custard. But this
Yeah,
one's
that one
not
is a lot
soft.
harder.
May I sprinkle?
Yeah, sprinkle. All right, I want to cut some of those out. If you get me 2 plates,
This is on the verge of being out.
the cinnamon.
Yes, it is.
All right, so the kids are going to have an absolute ball with this stuff. Because as nicely as we make it, we neither of us eat it.
No.
So this is not our food.
Okay, maybe I'll steal a piece of chocolate or something today. Maybe.
All right, so there's that one. Let me I want to get a knife and I'll get the plates. Don't worry. You talk nonsense to the people. I'll get the knife and the plates.
Don't worry, TZ Burton, I got you covered. We are very happy to have Luke here from We Are Change. Thank you, Luke. Debate is good for the soul. Agreed, Lemon, 100%.
Sorry,
We don't debate. We just have discussions. Is that correct, Anton?
Yep. No debates, man. Just discussions.
All right, you guys can see the steak. I don't want to move the camera, but I want to get those Milktarts in so you can see those. So I'm going to trade places here so you can get a good look at the Milktart.
Yeah.
So Milktart, have you told him how it's spelled?
No, I've not.
Milktert.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't bring the. Sorry,
It
I just need
is
some plates
different,
down.
but yes, a milk pie kind of. It's
Yeah. So I
Custard.
explained. So what I explained was so it's basically a custard. This is a baked one. This is a like a pudding range made one with a crust. This is crustless. And the difference between our custards and the French custards are our custards are more milk based and the French. Oh, leave it right there. The French custards are more egg based. I'll put this right here.
do you need a cutting board or do you want to grab your one?
Oh no. I'm gonna get plates.
Okay.
So
And thank you, Luke. We got another Rumble rant saying thanks for everything you guys do.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not going to
We
lie.
try.
I really enjoy whom we work with.
Oh yeah.
We have some awesome people. And
Yeah.
it's been such a pleasure to get to know everybody and learn about what their beliefs are, what they enjoy in life.
One thing I will tell you is I think 2025 is going to be spectacular.
Yes.
We are going to do some good stuff.
Slutty Pie loves custard. Us too.
Yeah.
Wish I could eat more of it. Unfortunately, it comes with, is it cornstarch?
Yeah.
That's in the custard.
It's
So-
got cornstarch in it.
So I need to have this lovely man here figure out a way to make me a
I'm working on that.
starchless.
Yes. No
Custard.
starch. No.
So can I be like the Bird's Custard's wife and have a special request as to how it's
Right.
made?
All right. So this one I've never made. We're gonna see how this comes out now. I think it'll be good. It's very hard to get a nice piece out.
It's loose inside. I can feel that.
Yes.
It's just
We'll
the top
see.
has a crust.
Yes. We'll see now when this comes out.
Lemon curd is a custard of sorts.
Yes.
I do like lemon curd. I remember back in my day, well before meeting Anton, I used to make a very nice fruity cake that had a lemon curd whipped icing to it. And it was a
think
berry style cake.
This
Very
guy
nice.
I'm gonna break.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right.
It's not
I'm
meant to
sorry.
be pretty. It is not meant to be
Don't
pretty
worry,
when
my
eaten.
oldest daughter is going to love getting a big piece like this. That's always that first piece to get that out.
So Jody says y'all would love some bread pudding. Is it the Mulva? That's
Yes, check out the Mulva. I
Yes.
can't remember. It's pinned. It's the pinned one
at the top.
at the top. Yeah. All right. So there's the two custards. I'm sorry, the one I, of course, broke up a little. It's not cold enough yet. I should have left it longer, but we're out of time, man. And I'm hungry now. Now I want to eat something.
So if you guys cannot see that, let me bring it here as
Yeah.
well. This one is very pretty.
Yes, that one is still. It's
the
not
crustless. I would say was my favorite.
Yes, I
when we
also
ate
like
it.
that, and it's this one's not quite set yet, so it had to stay in the
Do you
fridge
want
a
me
little
to
longer.
take it to the table with
Take a picture of that.
all phones in use?
I'm
I'll
sure
use
my
mine.
phone,
I'll use mine.
yeah, one of the phones should work. And then, so let me go get. The
You guys
bread
see,
knife.
we hire high-tech photographers for things. You know?
Yeah. All from the Pixel phones.
You know, I'll admit they don't do half bad. They have really advanced nowadays.
Yeah, we don't have a great setup. We've got
No.
phones. Is that running away?
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah, because it's still soft.
But if I fix it and then snap a photo quickly, I may be okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Like that. There we go, before it ran. All right.
Right, so there we go. I want to cut the steak, man. That's going to be awesome. Okay, my kids are really going to like this bread. This bread is very nice.
Awesome. Nope, no username was gifted a membership by Harry Toe.
Oh, goody. All right, there we go. I have no idea how that works. But...
Oh, he said he thinks it's automatic.
Oh.
What are you doing, Harry Toe? Which toe's being the problem today?
All right, so let me... Sorry, I don't want to punch a hole through the...
Why don't I move the Milktarts and put your plate in view?
Yeah,
Would
that's
that
fine.
be okay?
Yeah, I don't want to
I'll wait.
do a hole through...
Can I move this guy?
Yeah. You can show, just turn it. So there we go.
Beautiful. We do like the medium rare steaks. Rare being a very important word.
So I will put another piece on there. Man, this is nice. I actually want to eat some of this. Maybe take a picture of that.
Okay.
Esme can have that part. Right.
Thank you. I'll keep it in view a little bit longer.
All right. And then this is
Now-
what I'm eating.
This is the beauty here.
So look at that. Can you see that?
I cannot. I'm going to shift a little bit, guys. So sorry for the movement. How's that?
Yeah.
Can you guys get a good look at that?
Can you see
I know
that?
it's going to take a second. Yes, it looks like it.
All right.
All right. I'm going to put
So
it back down
that's the guy I'm eating.
here. You're sharing.
That's the guy we eating.
I don't eat much, just a little bit.
All right. All right, you guys ready? All right. Not yet. Take this to the table. And we could I'll cut the 2 bread rolls. Bring me a tray and
Okay.
I'll cut the 2 bread rolls and put some bread on. So that should conclude business. Man, that was a lot of work, but it's all done. I hope I made up for the days you guys missed. I want to give this poor Spectrum guy that's been sitting here for almost an hour, I want to give him some food.
He said he ate already.
All right. Well, you know what I can do? Maybe give him a little piece of bread and a little piece of steak. There we go. Hold on, sweetie. We're still busy. You got to give me a second.
The
Just
tomahawk is very good lemon. Those are
those are
phenomenal.
awesome.
Those are secret
Give that to
weapons.
the guy.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is very, very good. So, I think Whew, when I smell all of that garlic. There's another bread roll there. There's some more bread here. So we, for the most part, try not to buy food. If we make it ourselves. You know, we try and cook as much as we can ourselves. Try and keep it real, man. So yeah, I think 2025 will be good if we can sort our internet speed out and maybe standardize our broadcast a little. We can do this a little better. But yeah, there we go. That's a lot of stuff made today. Oh, let me see how this quiche is doing. Yeah, show you guys that just before we go off. See if I can get that thing pulled out. Let's see if I can get a piece out of this quiche. Sorry, I'm putting all the dirty serviettes right in front of the camera. I just realized. Nicole, you can bring them the other bread. So, because now the kids are completely crazy because they want the food. All right, sorry, this quiche overran a little. I just want to see if I can get a piece of this quiche out and show the people that. That's going to be very nice. Because I forget, this is what we could eat.
So why no comments about the shirt? I thought I made it look good today.
All right, there we go.
Hi, Lowell. Welcome in. Glad to have you, and Merry Christmas.
There we go.
Yes. And it'll stiffen up in the fridge a little bit
it's
better.
still warm inside, so
For sure.
it'll set. Once it's cold, it sets completely. All right. Well, I think that's it. That concludes business.
All right.
Fuck. Had been a day. All right. Well, I'm not doing a 4-hour stream again.
Nope.
Not cooking anyway.
No.
I mean, I eventually run out of stuff, you know. So, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I think we're gonna have some fun this coming year, and yeah, let me go spend some time with my kids. Let the internet guy fix the internet, and we will probably, I don't know if we'll do Friday, depending on what happens.
Depending on what's going on,
We
it's
should
been a little
definitely
crazy.
do Sunday.
Yes.
But I'll notify everybody. It's just, I mean, we can only put out so much on social media, and then when people don't see it, they don't see it. But we try and pre-warn. But I think Friday we'll skip because we did all of this today. But I think Sunday will be a good day to do a stream, and I'll see what we can knock up for Sunday. We'll do something, and then yeah, we'll see you later. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers. All right. Let's go eat some of this stuff. Let
Yes.
that poor internet guy do his thing. Oh.